Captain whisper soft, Lord, this guy.
Coastal flight there, time for the takeoff. Rangers on the plane, everybody a laugh. Captain give command, Cliff answer back. Wipers on, like him lose him track. Coastal flight there, MD-83 strong. Captain talk proper, Cliff get it wrong. Whole crew shout when him do that thing. Wipers on, every time him sing. Taxi light bright, line move slow. Captain said, flaps 11, set fi go. Cliff reach down like him get it done. Push the angle and shout out strong. Wipers on, captain bite lips and nothing yet. Tower clear them for the runway set. Line up straight on the center line. Captain said trust set engine looking fine. Power come up, the gauge alive. Captain call 80 knots cross check time. Cliff scan once then grab the mic. Shout it loud with airline pride. Wipers on, V1. Captain steady and true, rotate. He pull back smooth, jet lift off. City drop low, Cliff still think rain start fall below. Wipers on, some player drop phone, one man shout yo. Captain fly the jet but him eyebrow low. Wipers on, ooh. Coastal flight there, time for the takeoff. Rangers on the plane, everybody a laugh. Captain give command, Cliff answer back. Wipers on, like him lose him track. Coastal flight there, MD-83 strong. Captain talk proper, Cliff get it wrong. Whole crew shout when him do that thing. Wipers on, every time him sing. Positive rate, gear come up clean. Captain say autopilot and climb 15. Cliff press button quick, feel like a king. Then announce to the whole cabin. Wipers on, seatbelt sign off, service begin. Juice and snacks roll down the aisle again. Small chop it like turbulence green. Captain says seatbelt sign on, tell them sit in. Cliff grab the PA in confident tone. Wipers on like storm cloud blown. Plane rock once then set to nice. Captain say reduce speed, only precise. Cliff twist knob with full advice. Then shout it again like him save them life. Wipers on, whole team start chant it row by row. Even the coach just a shake him down. Captain by lips so he made no blow. Top of descent, come quiet and neat. Captain says seatbelts and cabin secure the seat. Clip straight to the mic like him repeat. Wipers on, with perfect beat. Approach brief done, winds look fine. Captain say flap 15 on the final line. Cliff grab the lever on one him fine. Then shout it again for the 100th time. Wipers on, gear come down with the solid sound. Captain line it up, runway straight ahead. Now sync rate good, speed on point. Cliff whisper soft but still disjoint. Wipers on, touchdown smooth, spoilers deploy. Reverse thrust roll like a stadium noise. Captain bring her in calm and slow. Cliff still shout it, taxiing low. Wipers on, coastal fly there, safely touch ground. Rangers of the plane still a laugh oh load. Captain do him job like a real pro man. Cliff still shout it at the terminal gate. Wipers on, MD-83 on the coastal line. Same two pilots every single time. Serious captain, co-pilot wrong. But them landing safe every flight all along. So anytime you hear that soul alarm, you know who that is. Wipers on.
Now this one dedicated to the hockey crew, them up in the air and on the runway. Charter life, checklist life, night and day. Coastal Airways in the area. Now, Captain Jason and First Officer Cliff. Same crew every trip. So come on the tarmac, on the ramp, runway. Lights them gleam. Bags in all the whole players buckle deep. Captain Jason come with the flows and sweeps. Say parking brake set before we start the creep. Cliff sit ready like him sharp and on. Grab the interphone and proudly respond. Wipers on, ground crew pause, then them start laugh. Captain slow turn round and pan him graph. Tug lock in, headset pan him on. Captain check to start, engine 2 stand by. Cliff nod fast like him fully aligned. Then shout to the cabin, right on time. Wipers on, in clear blue sky and to rise. Fuel flow like captain say engine stable, start engine 1 tight. Cliff hear noise, get excited again. Grab the mic like rain just begin. Wipers on, mechanic double over nearly cry. Rangers in a seat nearly dead with sigh. Laugh, captain whisper soft, Lord, this guy. Coastal flight there, time for the takeoff. Rangers on the plane, everybody a laugh. Captain give command, Cliff answer back. Wipers on, like him lose him track. Coastal flight there, MD-83 strong. Captain talk proper, Cliff get it wrong. Whole crew shout when him do that thing. Wipers on, every time him sing.
Taxi light bright, line move slow. Captain said, flaps 11, set fi go. Cliff reach down like him get it done. Push the angle and shout out strong. Wipers on, captain bite lips and nothing yet. Tower clear them for the runway.
All right. What's going on, folks? Welcome aboard. I don't know if you can hear me. Hang on. Check. Yeah, maybe you can. Welcome to the FSBN channel. My name is Jason, and, well, welcome aboard. We're flying a Ranger charter flight from Minneapolis back home to New York. We've got some weather here in Minneapolis. It's snowing pretty bad. So hopefully you've had a good Sunday so far. We're going to get this show on the road. I just got done pre-flighting with SimBrief. So we got our SimBrief flight plan already. That's about, I think, gate to gate's roughly just around 2 hours, about 2 hours and 9 minutes or so. Let me know if you can hear me. It's important. Sometimes I'm talking and you can't hear me. Just tell me 5 by 5. Paperwork says an hour 41 minutes, so it'll probably be more like 2 hours and 20 from gate to gate, depending on our winds and all that stuff. But it's snowing pretty bad here in the Minneapolis area. So we got some snow in the forecast today, and we're gonna be dealing with that. At least New York's not forecasted to be too bad. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's go ahead and start. What in the heck is that? I don't know what the heck that is. Big behemoth of an airplane right there. An A340 at the gate. I don't know who was there first. Going to Detroit. That's a big airplane going to Detroit, let me tell you. Crazy. Well, whatever. Looks like he's got his lights on, so he's going to get out, boogie out of here. That's going to Detroit. We're going to go over to New York. I just want to make sure there's no live. There is something live. Anyway, this is what it is. All right. My dogs are barking already at each other. I didn't get a chance to fill in my paperwork or anything. Let's just jump in the jet, and we're going to get stuff started. All right. What I want to kind of do is go upstairs here. We'll take a look. 5 by 5. Thanks, Pops. Ja, how are you? He says, can you use the Navigraph scratch pads, I'm assuming? Sure. I mean, we could take a look at it. Maybe up at cruise or something like that. I could check that out. All right. First thing I'm going to do is I got to look for the start pump. Throw that on. Battery. Get that going on the battery right now. All right. There's our, you can see here we've got EMER power. I'm going to throw that on right now. That'll take care of that. I'm just going to go ahead and throw the...
Fire, left engine.
I'll clear the bell. We got the APU fire on 6 over there. All right, let's go and shut the fire warning off. 1, 2. Upstairs, let's go fire up the APU. Right pump's on. And then we'll get the APU started. Where are you? Right there. 2 clicks. Release it and let it rock and roll. I gotta get my ACARS running. I'll tell you what. Rangers coming off a win. They're actually winning games now due to the youngsters. The youngsters are playing, and it looks like they're winning. So, all right, let's jump back in here, and then we're going to start getting the APU online. Once we get that APU with power, we'll get the power connected, and then we'll see the EGT coming up. Probably hear it. It's snowing pretty bad out there, so We got a 340 parked next to me, so it was snowing. Looks like it stopped for a minute. There it goes. Lights are on. Good. I'm going to go ahead and throw the cockpit floodlight on. All right. Last but not least, we'll come down here, throw the EMR power off, and start pumps off. Good. I will throw this on. Nothing will happen yet. It takes about a minute and a half to get going. All right. All right, here we go. Aircraft information. I got to write all this stuff down. We are in November 494. Charlie Sierra. Today's date is 3/15. Tomorrow's St. Patty's Day, isn't it? All right, minimum fuel out of here 23.7. And the maximum fuel is 26. That's minimum takeoff fuel. And we have 25.9 on minimum plan. We're looking at 26. Good. And we've got 3,500 over 40-50. Nothing in that center tank. Puts us at 7,600. So we're going to do 9.2, 9.2, and then the rest, whatever. Steve, how are you? They're scoring goals and the goalie. Yeah, Shesterkin's stone on his head. It was pretty wild what Shesterkin can do. He basically won that game last night. I mean, there was like over 40 shots on goal. So it means the defense really wasn't there. Just Shesterkin was. 126.9 and landing weight 113.1. Airport MSP, we're looking at HPN Westchester. All right, good stuff. What I'm going to do is get right into this. Looks like we have an ACARS already. There we go. Destination HPM. We're going to do Weston. Wilston 7 GRB. Day to all that good stuff. Altitude 350 squawk 2620 22 and climb to 7,000. All right. Sorry. Let's get her done. Come down in here. Position initialization. That's good. Reference airport Kilo MSP. And good. I'm going to go 13.3. Let's throw that in there. And a route. I'm going to hold off on this because I'll tell you why. Come back down. We'll look at ACARS. AOC standard. Pre-flight coming in. We'll go flight plan. Init ref. Init request. Yeah, I mean, they scored 4 goals, which was good. It doesn't matter. The season's still over. I think we all know that. Return. Menu. It's still a little late, you know? So I'm going to do a co-route in there. Kilo HPN. We'll throw that in there. Runway out of here, folks. Let's just get the weather. I'll do like the scratch pads when we get airborne. Right now I'm working on my iPad here, so I have a lot of this to my own logbook that I write down, so it's a little different, but I'll show you guys in the air. Weather. Right now, Minneapolis reporting 360 at 20, gusting 37. Ooh, that's pretty intense. We got visibility of 3 statute miles and light snow. And blowing snow. Of course, with that wind gust. Scattered at 23, looks like an overcast layer at 330. Temperature is -2, dew point -5. Altimeter coming in 2992. Runways departing 35. Okay, so we'll probably set flap 11. We got 35. Probably nothing on the cell temp. We're going to go straight up on this one. So let's drop it back down here. Runway 35. We'll throw that in there. Departing. We're departing the Wilson, I think it is. Yeah, no, it's Wilson 7. Green Bay transition. And we're going to set 35 on the runway. That's all set. Right on back to arrivals, and we're looking at the Valerie 1 back into New York. Probably going to be the Hawk. Danzy transition, and they're landing right now in New York. Winds are calm. Probably going to be landing 1-6 with calm winds. So we'll plan on that. Oh, with the steering transition. Excuse me, guys. Route. I apologize. Activate. Execute. Can't do that yet. Back to route page. That is correct. That is correct. Pref. Zero fuel weight. I'm looking at a zero fuel 1017. Yeah, 101.7 for the zero fuel. We'll throw that in there. Ah, you guys are looking at the other side. Dang it. Oops. I got the wrong one plugged in. I do apologize. I mean, I guess I could plug the right one in, but let me just get this all set up and ready to go. Fuel schedule, we're looking at, what did we say? 26,000. Decimal 0/n. We're going to go fuel schedule there. Reserves 6,000. Cruising at 350. Shoot. Reserve 6,000. And we're going to go 350. And our wind right now up at that altitude, 198 at 108. We'll throw that in there, and then we've got top climb of +1 deviation. All right, hold off on there, and then we're going to go get this airplane fueled. We're rocking and rolling here. I need that. Oh, man. You know, we're almost done with this season. I hate to tell you. You guys know that? We are. Basically, we got 2 more podunk legs and 1 more trip, and we're done. We're done for the year. That is awesome. It's been a long season. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't ready for it to be over, because I'm pretty much burned out, ready for it to be over. All right, we're going to go over here and click the performance page. Matter of fact, it's ground. Okay, maybe not. Whatever. All right, let's go over here, weight and balance. Yes. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more in the center. I want to do 76. Give me about 200 more pounds than requested. Okay, and I'm going to shift some weight up front. About 21.5 on the trim. Good. All right, I'm good with these numbers, and I'm going to click here, here, here. Okay, why is the parking brake not set? It is now. Request fueling. I want to go GAT There we are. That big old A340 is sitting there with his lights on. Guy's going to Detroit. Okay, I'm not going to do a cell temp today. Let me get to the comments. Marco, what's up? This is hi all MD-80 time. How are you doing, Marco? Southwest IMU UMA 1. 737 Max 8. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good airplane, UMA 1. I like that paint scheme. It's pretty neat. Okay. Are you in? Yep, good. Texaco, start filling me up. Just going to get some fuel on the aircraft now, and we're going to keep rocking and rolling. How's that? Okay, we got the airplane, well, ish programmed. Coming over here, we're going to go over here. I'm going to click performance. We're going to autofill. It is not dry. Let's see what we got here. We're looking at FICON 333. Runway 35 condition codes 333. Runway forecast codes 355. So 333 is not good. Medium. It's not good. It's medium. We'll go medium poor. It's not poor, but it's medium. I've got the winds in there. Outside air temperature is definitely not 15 degrees. It's -2. It's hilarious. Runway 35 flaps are going to be set to 11. 2991 is set. That's good. That's good. That's good. Click calculate. I'm not going to do... Yeah, we're just going to do a normal takeoff. I was going to say I'm not doing a reduced or anything. 2135.44. Okay, I'm good with that. That's 6. That's 4, 6, 10, 18, 19. There's 26. Okay. Good. All that's done. Right on back down here. Let's go and put it in there. 121. 135. 144. Now I'm going to switch it and change it. I just have to change my my plug to the other one so it sees it. Execute it. Come on, man. All right, that's good. Now I'm going to hold off on this. Ow. I'm going to hold off on this one to see if I can't get it to work. So I'm going to lose the signal off of this. Plug it back in. Let's see what happens. Didn't like that, but let's see. Mobile flight. Stop it, play it. Crap. No. That's not working now. Arg. Well, that sucks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to plug them both in. I'll be right back. I just got to plug my other CDU in. Give me a second. Alright guys, I gotta just mess with this hardware for a minute. I gotta light them up again here. Let's get these devices to kind of recognize the CDUs again. I've unplugged them, so when I unplugged them, you tend to kind of throw off the device bindings. So there's 2 there. That's good. All that's good to go. So we're going to go ahead and just drop it off. Click yes. And I'll try mobile flight one more time. See if we can't get them with mobile flight connected with it. How lovely. How lovely. Play. Got 2 screens coming up. I'm looking for 2 CDUs to work. Okay. That should be good. Yeah. All right. So 1 is 1. That's good to go. We're going to click, where the heck was I? Route right there. Pref coming in. We did the takeoff. That's all done. Okay. We're getting fuel too on the way. So perfect. Fueling's coming in. I'm going to do my flows and we're going to get this thing on the road. Good. We'll get the team called up. Galley's coming on. Start pumps off. Emer lights coming on. Seatbelts. No smoking's on. Anti-ice on the windshield is good. Landing altitudes could be 430 something feet. We're looking at a pressure in New York 3034. Nice and high. 3034 right there. Set. Throw one of these on. Let's come down here. We're going to throw that on. 1, 2. Takeoff on. Get some heating in the cabin. 15th. 03. Leg 3. Go for a light. There we go. Good. We're all set there. Okay, coming back down. That's good. That's good. That's off. I'll get those fuel pumps ready to go here in just a little bit. Clear the 8 cars. Clear that. Clear that. Set that. Ground prox test.
Light slow.
Headwind. Steer.
Off. Off.
Headwind.
Cockpit.
Steer.
Terrain.
Headwind.
On.
Steer.
Pull up.
Tailwind. Steer.
Anti-skids. We'll
Tailwind,
check
steer.
those right now.
Tailwind. Steer.
Good. Look out the annunciator when I do this.
Stall. 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 Overspeed.
That's good. That's good. Ice FOD check. Good. Coming on down the line. All that's good. Good to go. Test that. Pull that. Good to go. Drop down here. Oxygen. All right, guys. Last but not least, way up on top. Let's go ahead and check the panel. Good. All right, we got a good jet so far. Looking at our clearance. Let's look at the 8 cars clearance. Let's get that going. We've got the Weston 7 departure, blah, 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 blah. Altitude 350 squawk. 2622. Excuse me, 2622 on the squawk. 20. Come on, bro. 2622. Test.
TCAS system test, okay.
We're just looking for freedom of movement here on both of those. Okay, flap 11. I'll keep that set to 24. That's good there. All right, we're going to be taking off, climbing to an altitude of 7,000, I believe. Just got to verify it's at 7,000. I don't just, yeah, I thought so. Okay, 7,000 feet. We're going to be taking off 350 on the heading, the runway. Runway 350, where are you? 30 left, 30 right. There is no 35. There's 35 on the other side. We could go 30 left. It's fine. I don't care what they give us. Looking at 144 on the speed. 7,000 on the altitude. 7,000 set, armed. Flight director's coming on. And yours. And I will set. That is good. We're going to go to takeoff. We will test it. Good. Back to takeoff. And this is looking good. We've got good oil quantity. Testing our fuel. Looks good. That's fine. Oh, man. Okay, guys. I'll get all that crap when we get in the air. I don't want to deal with it right now. All right, let's go and board them and get out of here. I'm talking about when I say we'll get that in the air. I'm talking about we're going to get the legs programmed and stuff when we get airborne. Request boarding. I just want to get out of here and start this bad boy. Flight mode's on. Night mode's on. Okay, so runway 35. We're looking at a SID. There is our SID. And you can see, or we're probably taking off runway 30 left. We're assigned headings from 022 clockwise to 360 across DME 7. So 115.3, we'll set that up here. We're all set. Okay, we got a good jet. We'll cage this. Take off on the FMA. Good, check that. Good. We're going to keep this to 15. So hold off on that. We want to keep it closed. We're probably going to have to de-ice here for sure. I'll open it now and then we'll close it again at de-icing. Where the heck is our de-icing pad? We got 12 right de-icing pad, 12 left de-icing pad. Got a de-icing pad to the south. We have a de-icing pad to the other side of 30 left. So that A340 is out of here. Okay, guys, we're already got a good airplane. I'll run the checklist. Well, I'm kind of stuck. Can't run the checklist just yet. I am going to tune to the frequency. However, Minneapolis approach, and that's going to be 134.45. 134. 134 what? 134.475. 475. Alright, while I do that, I'm going to look at the flight plan really quick. If we have time, I'm just going to kind of plow through it. Go to legs page. Data. Weston. 198, 108, fine. 200, fine. That's fine. That is not fine. Davy or day, it's going to change. That's at 212.67. Throw that in there. Drop that over the top. There you go. All right. So we've got day 75, 71, 68, 72 on that range. Good. 72, 74, 74, 160, and then we're done. All right, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and execute it. All that's set. Descent, forecast. I'll throw those descent winds in while we can. 300. Again at 240. Again at 180, and I'm done. 300, looking at 240.61. 250.53. 240.44. Go back to legs page. We're done. Alright, we got enough fuel on the airplane. That's good. We're looking at 9250 over 9200. 7550. With the fuel, 26,000 even. Good. Oil quantity out of here is 14 over 14. Hydraulics 16 over 16. All right, let's talk about the departure really quick. I'll have you here. Where are you going, really? Nowhere. All right, we're ready to go here. We'll just do our checklist, and then we'll rock and roll. Okay, on this departure, depending on the runway they give us, if they give us runway 30 left or right for assigned headings, we're either going to do from 220 clockwise to 360. I don't see anything for runway 35, so we'll see what the heck's going on. Let's go to airports. Excuse me, we're going to go to VATSIM. They're departing runway 4. Weird. Okay, so that's strange. Departing runway 4 now, which is on the other side. So they're saying 3 statch miles, light snow, blowing snow, scattered at 21, broken at 27, overcast at 33, departing runway 4. So we'll set up for 4 on the departure. It's just kind of what we're going to do. We'll set 4. Execute it. Yes. Legs. We got vectors to shine. Runway 17, 12 right, 12 left. It's probably going to be runway heading out of there. We've got first waypoint would be Gopher. That's actually Shine and then DeWitt. So I'm all set. Let's go shut it all up and I'm getting the heck out of here. Okay, doors are coming on. We do have to de-ice if it's 4. We'll go, there's a de-ice pad just to the south of here. Gonna go off and then up and around. Door's kind of closed. And lights coming on. I'm gonna shut the back door here. That door's closed. There you go, folks. We'll keep the lights on until we turn on the engines and then we'll shut them off. Got it. Here we go. Checklist. Zero fuel weight check. Takeoff computer. Condition computer set. Stabilizer trim set. Flaps takeoff selector set. Airspeed bug TRP is set. Fuel pumps. All of our pumps are coming on, including the center pumps. So let's go get those on. 1, 2, 3, 5 pumps on. Doors, they're closed. Hydraulics are on high. Before start checklist is complete. Let's go fire up. We're going to go number alpha. Letter alpha today. Fire on alpha. Here we go. Packs off. Closing it down. Turning it on. Start valves open. So I'm going to start those engines here. I can't tell GSX to get out of the way until I start it up. Here comes the fuel. Fueled in. There's a light. 135, 475. 135, 475. Try that. On the bus. Shut it off. Fire it up. I'm going to start both engines because of the way the weather is today. Plus, we're pretty heavy with gas, so. Mike, I think we're going to go west. Whiskey 6 to Whiskey Delta. We'll de-ice at the de-ice pad there before runway 4. 20, 22, fuel's in. There's a light.
.com 254, turn left direct Rosie, cross Rosie at 4,000, cleared Isla Zulu, runway 35 approach.
Left direct Rosie, cross Rosie at 4,000, cleared Isla Zulu 35, .com 254.
On the bus. It's good. Good. Right side's good. We'll keep the APU off. We'll turn the APU off. That's coming off for now. On the captain's side. Engine anti-ice is coming on. We're going to go ahead and shut off the APU. And air's off. Bleed's coming on for now. Pack's on. Bleed's on. Just until we get that going. When we get to the ice pad, we'll configure de-icing. That's coming off. Flaps coming down to 11. One more notch. Set, armed. All right, tack checklist complete. Let's just check our spoilers. Yes. Good. Okay, folks, taxi checklist. We're out of here. We got two good lights.
Minneapolis departure, good evening, Sun Country 213 on Delta, ready to taxi at Quebec.
Tax checks. Air conditioning panel set. Feeder heat ignition is on. Anti-ice is on. Engine instruments checked. Flight controls are free. Flaps and set. Transponder. TARA pneumatic cross feeds are closed.
Sun Country 213, Minneapolis departure, runway 4 at Sierra, taxi via Delta Sierra.
4 at Sierra, Delta
Brakes off.
Sierra, Sun Country 213.
Let's go.
Number 869 Kilo November, runway 35, clear to land, wind 350 at 22, gust 29er.
Number 35, number 869 Kilo November.
Well on our way now, folks. Give him a call. Minneapolis departure, Riptide 5800, Whiskey 6 with the numbers, taxi.
Riptide 5800, Minneapolis departure, runway 4 at Sierra, taxi via Whiskey Charlie Sierra.
Okay, we got Whiskey Charlie Sierra. We're going to need the de-ice pad too.
Air Canada 095, Minneapolis departure, rate of contact, climb maintain 17, 17,000, proceed direct Zumbro.
Proceed direct Zumbro, 17,000, Canada,
Riptide 5800, which de-ice pad are you heading to?
Looks like number 11.
Yeah, for which runway is de-ice pad?
Runway 4.
Humphrey remote de-ice. Riptide 5800, taxi to Humphrey remote de-ice, Whiskey Delta.
Okay, remote de-ice, Whiskey Delta, Riptide 5800. Alright, we got Whiskey.
Sun Country 213, wind 35022, gust 29er, turn right, heading 120, runway 4 at Sierra, clear for takeoff.
Alright, 120, runway 4, clear for takeoff, Sun Country 213.
Runway 619, November, going around.
Approaching 30 left.
Number 6. Number 69er kilo, go around, turn left heading 270, climb maintain 5,000.
Left heading 270, climb maintain 5,000 and 619 kilo November.
Wipers on. That's hilarious.
Any approach, hello, good evening, United 628, gate echo 6 with information Quebec, requesting push.
United 628, squawking with Charlie.
Okay, we got Whiskey. We're going to go down to Delta now.
United 628, Minneapolis departure, push on to Quebec approved.
Push on to Quebec approved, United 628.
.com 254, wind 35022, gust 29er, runway 35, clear to land.
35 clear to land, welcome 254.
November 9er kilo, November, turn left, heading 170.
Okay, heading 170, 619 kilo November.
Should be this next left is going to be Delta. And we'll get ready for the
Delta
DS.
1850 heavy, ready to check. Delta 1850 heavy, Minneapolis departure, here 5x5. Thanks.
There's Delta right there. Looks good on the right.
November 9 kilo, November, you can expect the ILS dealer runway 35 again.
You can expect 35 Dallas approaching and 619 kilo November.
Okay, we're in Delta now.
Sun 213, altitude.
213, passing 2.6.
Sun 213, ready to contact, climb maintain 17,000.
17,000, Sun Country
Getting
213.
that type 1 and 4, probably. How you
November
doing,
9
Ray?
kilo, November, descend maintain 4,000.
Slow down.
Descend 4,000, 619 kilo November.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be getting type 4 on this one. I'll have to do a hot time test just to make sure. Outside the de-icing pad where we're going, it's pretty close to runway 4, so that's kind of why I chose it. Just right there off the runway for runway 4.
Air Canada 095, Minneapolis Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Gotta tell you, this is probably going to be our last de-icing.
Attention all aircraft, Minneapolis arrival, latest information Alpha, departure latest information Romeo, now current, Minneapolis altimeter 2, 9er, 9er, 3. November 6, 9er, kilo November, turn left heading 090.
Left heading 090, 619 kilo November.
It's a nice, really nice scenery. They did a good job with it. We're coming up to the de-ice pad right here, so let's see what we can enter the south side and then up. It's kind of a weird direction. So Okay, there's Sierra. So we want to go into Sierra. And then we're going to go
213,
Sierra
proceed direct
3
doctor.
into the pad.
Direct Doctor, South Country 213.
So we want to turn to the left here. And it's going to be a wonky position, but we're going to get it kind of squared up. A slight turn here. We're going to take Sierra down. And there's our de-ice pad right there. Right off to the right.
No, 618 ready to taxi the ice.
9er Kilo November, turn left, direct Rosie, cross Rosie at 4,000, cleared ILS Zulu, runway 35 approach.
That's Rosie, cross Rosie at 4,000, 8% Kilo November, cleared for the ILS 35 approach.
United 628, you need a de-ice pad, or are you ready to refer the runway?
De-ice pad.
United 628, which de-ice?
12 left. Good.
United 628, runway 12 left de-ice pad, taxi vehicle back, hold short, runway 4.
Vehicle back, hold short 4, United 628.
I want to go on South 3, the S3.
Padlock 12535 left ticket, we're heading to General Aviation Apron.
And then the de-ice pad's right here.
254, welcome Minneapolis, taxi to...
That's the de-ice pad.
The ramp, the Kilo Yankee Whiskey, hold short, runway 4.
Kilo Yankee Whiskey, short runway 4.254.
We're making a right into here.
Secretary 213, Minneapolis Center offline, ready to service terminated, frequency change approved.
Sound Country 213, we'll see you later.
United 628, cross runway 4 on Quebec.
Cross Rock, Quebec, United 628.
All right, we're on the de-ice pad. We have to kind of pull off in here. Want to get a little closer. This is where we're going right here, you guys. De-ice pad 1.
November 9er Kilo November, wind 35023, gust 34, runway 35, cleared to land.
On the 2769, November 869, Kilo November.
Okay. Let's stop it right here. Okay, let's hit the brake. Wipers coming off. Thought I shut that off. APU's off. All right, wipers off now. Let's go ahead and shut these lights off, and we'll get. We got to get our checklist going as well. All right, folks. So today, MSP, the date 3/15/26, November 4.
Backcom 354 on Whiskey, cross runway 4.
On Whiskey, cross runway 4, .com 254.
Remote pad, engines are running, yes. I don't know the hot time yet. I'll figure out what the hot time's going to be. So let's go in and check it out. Right now we have, what's our temperatures? So we've got to
Stealth 1850,
do a
heavy,
couple
ready to
things.
push, Fox 11 with current information.
With the information
Stealth
here.
1850 heavy, push
So
your
we've
discretion.
got
Push me out of your discretion, car ready for taxi, short.
2.5
Delta.
miles visibility.
Personality,
So our visibility
ready. Well, I probably ready
is
taxi.
2.5 miles in light snow.
1850.
So 2.5 miles, that's going to be up here. Temperature is in the night, and it is, what's our temperature saying? Temperature is a -2. So we got night. Temperature is at -1 or colder at night. It's going to be classified as very light snow at this particular visibility. Okay, and at this visibility, it's classified as very light with -1. I'm just going to circle it. So that's the intensity of the snowfall. Then we're going to come down to type 4, because I'm going to do a type 4. And what's the ATIS saying? The ATIS is saying light snow. So snow all types. That's what we're going to call this, snow all types. So I'm just going to go on the second category with type 4. It is -3 and above. That is true. So I'm going to give that a circle. And with the concentration might be 75-25. If that's the case, our hold time's 1 hour and 5 minutes. So that's how you figure out, I'm looking at this chart that we have, that's how I'm figuring out hot times. So I'm going to write my hot time as 1 hour. It's in 1 hour and 5 minutes to 2 hours. Okay. So I'm just going to plan 1 hour. All right, let's go on the lower side. So parking brake is set. Engine, if the engine shutdown is required, APU's on. It's not. Buses and start levers cut off. Don't have to worry about that. Jet bridge is clear. Anti-ice switches are coming off. We're going to go ahead and throw those off right now. So I'm going to run those down. We'll do a checklist first, then we'll call. Okay, anti-ice switches are air conditioned supply switches are coming off. Or packs coming off. 1, 2, packs off. It's going to get a little cold in the cabin. Okay, we're going to go doors, entry, everything's off. We're going to throw those off. Okay, flaps. It's actually saying flaps up retracted. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the flaps in there. This is a weird thing with the MD-80. Let's go to 0. Stab trim is set for takeoff. Thrusts are idle. Outflow valve, we're going to close that. We're going to go 15%. 15 right there on the close. We're closing that valve. And then let's call for the Iceman, and we're going to be good to go. We're going to request the icing services from here. And they'll run the trucks out, and you guys know how this goes. I'm just going to stow my wipers. Okay, that's it for that. And we're going to write the truck number down. Let's say it's truck number 3. We're going to do a time started, time completion, and all that good stuff. Does anybody see a truck rolling in here? I don't. Let's try that again. Cancel. It says it's in progress, yet I didn't see the trucks rolling. Look at that guy. Oh, man, it's an ugly night here, huh? Alright, where are my de-ice dudes? Request de-icing services, please.
And Minneapolis Departure United 628, ready to taxi runway 4, and we can accept Sierra.
United 628, runway 4 at Sierra, taxi via Mike on Mike, cross runway 12 right.
Alright, 4 right at Sierra via Mike, at Mike, cross runway 13 right, United 628.
November 6, November 8, 6-9er Kilo, November, squawk mode Charlie, exit right onto Yankee, taxi ramp, Yankee, Whiskey, hold short runway 4.
You guys see any de-ice trucks come?
Yeah, I'm ready to thank the other one again.
November 9, Kilo, November, squawk mode Charlie, looks like you turned right on Kilo, so taxi to the ramp via Kilo, Sierra, hold short runway 4.
Yeah, Sierra, hold short runway 4, I'm ready to thank the other one. And squawk mode Charlie.
No worky. Why aren't you working? I see nothing moving, you guys. I'm going to have to restart this GSX issue. Yeah, it's goofing. It's wigging out. Shoot. Try to restart this Chordal thing. See if we can't get it to restart here. We're going to need de-icing, so see if we can't jar it. Doesn't give me a confirmation, so I'm not really.
Delta 1850 heavy, ready to taxi.
I'm not really keen on that.
Delta 1850 heavy, you looking for de-ice?
Negative. We're all good.
I'm just gonna complete it. It doesn't.
And sorry, the aircraft moved a little bit here. I'm on the brakes here, so looks like I'm on Charlie here.
Delta 1850 heavy, runway 4 at Sierra, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 13 right.
We're going to complete the services for the de-ice. I'm just going to write it down.
Taxi via Charlie, cross
Let's
runway.
say time start 2:05.
Correction, 12 right.
Completed. I'm going to say 2:08 or whatever. Fluid type 4. And I don't know, what's going on with this thing, but it just doesn't want to work. So complete now. So we're going to say it's completed. How's that? All right, let's do the post de-ice. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, clean aircraft check. APU's off. Stab trim set. Outflow valve.
On Sierra, cross
Auto.
runway 4. Continue taxi via Sierra Delta Whiskey.
Engine starts. Good. Air conditioning supply is coming on.
4. Continue on Delta Whiskey, November 6, November.
Air conditioning supply is good. We're going to throw these off. These were off. They should have been off. I don't know why they were on in the first place. Okay, we're good. Flaps coming down now. Flap down 11. Okay, there's flap 11. We're armed. And you would start your clock. We're going to do that right now on the chrono clock. It's going to be our hold time. Okay, engine supply switches are as required. 4 taxi generators are good. Propete is on. Okay, NAS is coming on. Engine anti-ice is on. You need those. Flaps are set. Transponders on TARA. We're good to go. Runway 4. Let's go. That's kind of how you do it with the de-icing. Let's go brakes off. We'll tell him we're out of the de-ice pad on Charlie here. Looks like Charlie, and we'll go up to Charlie Sierra and we'll be done. Departure Riptide 5800 coming out of de-ice pad 11.
Riptide 5800, runway 4 at Sierra, taxi via
Charlie.
Delta Sierra.
Okay, we've got Sierra, runway 4 via Delta Sierra, Riptide 5800.
United 628, wind 36019er, gust 32, turn right, heading 120, runway 4 at Sierra, cleared for takeoff.
Right turn 120, cleared for takeoff, United 628.
I'm going to come up over to Sierra, then I'm going to go to Delta Sierra. We're cleared on that side. Got an airplane coming in. A big one
Delta
too.
1850, hold short Sierra.
Full short Sierra, Delta 1850, heavy.
We're on Sierra now. We're going to go Sierra, Delta Sierra. I have to make sure. Stupid thing. I'm just going to go nice and slow here. I don't know what that airplane is doing. We're on Sierra. We're going to go down. That's a big bird. Gosh, that's a big airplane. What is that, a 777? Thing's huge. Don't tell me that's a say intentions thing. I'm going to turn that off. If it's say intentions, I'll have to turn. I guess not. Push it. Let's go. It wasn't a say intentions thing. It's actually a live target. Yeah, it's a live target. That is a big bird. Okay, guys, ready to go. I'm going to push the throttles up. We're good. Back down. This is Sierra. We're going to be taking Sierra out. That was not a say intentions bird. That's a big airplane, man.
Riptide 5800, runway 4 at Sierra, line up and wait.
Okay, runway 4 at Sierra, line up and wait, Riptide 5800. All right, lights coming down.
Approaching 04.
Okay, we're approaching 4. It's going to go on that way. We'll make sure it is the runway. Get on this dang runway here. I'm going to use all of it. I paid for it, right? Okay, runway 4 on the lineup.
Delta 1850 heavy, continue taxi.
Runway 4.
Continue taxi, Delta 1850 heavy.
Riptide 5800, wind 360 at 19er, gust 325, runway heading, runway 4 at Sierra, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 4, clear for takeoff, Riptide 5800. All right, heading set, runway 4 here, guys. Let's go. You ready? Bringing them up. Bring it up. Let's go.
Delta 1850 heavy, runway 4 at Sierra, line up and wait.
Thrust is set.
Line 4 at Sierra, Delta 1850 heavy.
Lots of right rudder here. Cross check. Lots of rudder, lots of rudder. Man, we're going. Here we go. Positive rate. Gear up. Let's get that thing pointed up there. 20 degrees.
Gear up.
Lights out. Got it. Through 2000. Departure, Riptide 5800 through 23.
Riptide 5800, ready to contact.
Climb thrust, please.
Delta 1850 heavy, turn right, heading 120, wind 36019er, gust 32, runway 4 at Sierra, clear for takeoff.
Heading select.
Right, 120, clear for takeoff 4.
15 degrees on the nose.
Riptide 5800, climb maintain 17,000, proceed direct Dwight.
Okay, 17,000 direct Dwight, Riptide 5800. Okay, I'm going to go direct to Dwight. Execute it. Roll it. VNav on. Slats up. Pitch it down. LNav.
Slats retracted.
Slats are good. We're good. 5,000. 10 degrees. Coming on the speed. Looking good. Roll the aircraft out. Direct White. Right there. Coming up on speed. 6,000. Climb to 17,000. It is armed. VNav on the climb. Command up. Autopilot's on. Okay, nav track, VNav climb. I'll watch that dang nose. Set to climb again. I'm watching the airplane's nose, and I'm trying to get it down. Got my hand on the trigger here, just waiting for it. There we go. Come on, clean it up. Lights coming up. Okay, we're getting stable. Off. Off. Engine syncs on. Hold that for now. That's some wind right there, you guys. 8,500 on the acceleration here. All right, your side. My side is coming on.
St. Paul, Minneapolis approach, American 39-2 heavy is at Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport requesting pushback into taxiway Papa.
Yeah, we're getting into some radar precipitation. I'm not painting anything yet. You can see the clouds.
For correction information, Sierra, current advising Sierra.
My apologies, it's actually Sierra, I got it wrong. Yep, we got information, Sierra,
Once we
American 3092 heavy.
I'm looking for icing.
1850, accepted.
Going on speed.
Delta 1850, we are at 7,000.
Delta 1850 heavy, ready to contact, climb maintain 17,000, turn right, direct doctor.
Direct doctor up to 17,000, Delta 850.
Slats up. Slats are up. Flaps. Good. Climb check. 10,000. Still on the climb. I might have turned the all right, climb check here, folks. We're looking at ignition. This is going to stay on. Well, should have been on both. I'll throw it on both. Oops. We are on both. We'll keep the ignition on until we're out of this stuff. Ignition set. Altimeters are set. ABS and spoilers are on. I do want to turn... We're doing okay on speed, so I'm not too concerned with the icing. So far so good. We're accelerating through. It looks to me like I'll turn the turbulent layer off. Let's keep the weather radar on. Yeah, all that stuff, nasty stuff is that way, guys. Is off this wing. We should be good. The wing looks pretty clean, so not worried about that. Let me get to your comments.
Riptide 5800, Minneapolis Center offline. Radar services terminated. Forget to change approved.
Hey, thanks for the services. We'll see you later. Riptide 5800. All right, we're going to go say intentions.
Stabilizer motion.
Roger. Say intentions coming on. I don't know. I should have shut it off, but I didn't know if that was a conflict on the aircraft or not. So we're going to go 122.8. Now we're going to get our butts kicked out of here. So the very interesting thing about an MD-80 when you're talking about wing anti-ice. So yeah, we're getting the snot kicked out of us. You can see how bumpy it is. Scott, what's going on, man? It's a truck stuck in the snow. It's exactly right. MSP is fun today. I did a flight there a couple hours ago and almost had a GA.
Minneapolis, approach, South 34, 94, ready for push. Yeah.
South 34, 94, Minneapolis approach. Good afternoon. Push and start approved.
122.8.
Push start approved. Any direction you want us to face?
We're done off of that. We're going to go right to center. Center 121.8. 1,000 to go. We're going to keep on the climb here. 350 it is. VNAV climb. All right. Well, let's give him a call. Minneapolis Riptide 5800 checking in 17,000 for flight level 350.
Riptide 5800, Minneapolis Center climb and maintain flight level 350.
Okay, on the climb, 350, Riptide 5800. Okay, so 17,000, it is bumpy. We're getting all sorts of chop up here. And I do want to open the valves to the end, the wing anti-ice. I'll show you how this goes. You throw your airfoil on, and you see ice prop temp low. And what it's going to do, it's basically saying, well, there's not enough push for this, is what it's telling us. And we're just waiting, and we're going to watch the airspeed, because the airspeed will bleed off. There's 18,000, a master caution on. Airfoil ice pressure, abnormal. So what's happening is it can't handle both things. It's very interesting. And I'll show you how we're going to troubleshoot this. We can say up and say, all right, we have airfoil ice not good, so what could we do? And it's all about the engine anti-ice with this. You can see how these are closed. Well, I'm going to open the crossfeed on both of them and watch what happens. I'm pushing that air now. I'm cross-feeding both, not only the wings, but I'm opening up the isolation valve, essentially. And we're pushing now warm bleed air, not only from the engines, but into the leading edge of these wings. And now we're through 18,000, so what we're going to do is turn off our lighting. The cell's coming off, and I'm going to go ahead and throw off my my logo lights. So that's coming off right here. Logo lights are off. Now there's two ways to de-ice an airplane. There's an anti-ice and a de-ice. Anti-ice, you burn a lot more fuel. De-icing, you don't, but it's hard to see at night. So when you're up in the air like this, it's -7. We are in prime target for icing. And just as we're absolutely going to get hammered, we might be able to climb over this crap. Everything's behind us and to the right. As we get to Green Bay, it's going to get worse, but we should be over the top of that stuff, kind of over the top of the cells and everything. You can see we're not painting anything on radars right now, but that doesn't mean crap. It just means we're not painting anything on radar. I'm going to shut this off for now, just conserve battery. And then last but not least, we're through 21,000.
SkyWest 3657, descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
I got to get something running here
Down to
for us.
16,000, SkyWest 3657.
SkyWest 162, descend and maintain flight level 200. Descending to flight level 200, SkyWest 162.
Minneapolis. ZMP. Okay, well. Somebody said, hey, what about, just give me a second, let me just get this done. Somebody say, hey, what about scratch pads? I'm going to show you the scratch pad here in a minute. Just let me hammer down and get something going for us. 23,000. You think we're out of the soup yet? Doesn't look like it. It kind of looks like we're out of the soup. You can see that. So what I'm going to do is shut off the airfoil icing, and then I'm going to cycle the tail. The tail goes to a full minute cycle. Push and hold, let it go. It's going to be a full minute cycle now. And then I'm actually going to shut off the engine anti-ice because we're above and through. The tail cycles. It's actually on a normal cycle. It's an interesting thing. All right, let me go like this. And we're looking at a frequency of 121.05. Let's see if we can't grab it. Yeah, well, that's dumb. I'm going to go ahead like this here. You see how, oh, well, it's starting to flash on me. Just give me 1 minute. I got to do some cleanup stuff. I think we'll run our checklist, but we'll just make sure we have it good. Really? See how it's flashing on us? Well, we're going to pull that and then go 1, 2 on the down. 1, 2. I don't want to go manual here. Approach arrival clearance. Departure. Guard. Ground. Tower. Alright, fine. Have it your way. ZMP it is. There we go. Okay, 27,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and extend the range. You can see that wind. We should get a little bit of cornering tailwind now, just a touch. Like I said, the nasty stuff is that way. Center Riptide 5800 with a request. It's more of a PIREP. We've got light, occasional, moderate chop in the climb.
Roger, thanks for the report.
Yep, you got it. Okay, so I just reported light chop up and through the climb here. We've got 29,000 feet. Negative 20. I don't have to really worry about icing at this point. Just kind of ice crystals out there. Here we are. That's it. I'm just gonna hang back, chill out. We've got climb checked, ignition's off. Let's go and throw that off. Yep. Ignition's coming off now. Ignition is off, APU is off. Fuel pumps burning through the center first. Spoilers and ABS are disarmed. Flaps and slats up and 24 degrees. Climb checklist is complete. That's it. We're going to be hitting this and head down to Green Bay. And then we're going to start getting some weather. Weather's approaching here. 115.115. Looks like 115.5. There we are. Okay, 1155. I hope everybody's day is going well on this fine Sunday. It looks like, at least for us, we'll be... I think I've got one more trip to do. I think we go to Pittsburgh again. Let me look to see what our schedule looks like here, guys. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. It helps us out. We'll see what we got here. It looks like tomorrow we're home. We're back on the road. Wednesday night we're going to Columbus. So Wednesday we go to Columbus. Wednesday night. Now that is tentative. I don't know if I can do that. It depends on my work schedule. Like a lot of this just really depends on work schedule. I don't know what's going to happen. So work schedule pending. We'll have to see. I'd like to finish off the season. So we've got Columbus. I'll fly them back on Friday night. So we'll stream Columbus back to New York. And then again, we'll go Tuesday night. Again, work pending. It just depends on my schedule. I'm going to have a really, really busy week next week with work. I've got to teach a course, and that's 2 weeks. So I'm teaching this course. It takes 2 weeks to teach, and there's not a lot of time, at the end of the night. So let's get my other work done. So that's kind of where I'm stuck with that. Okay, 1,000 to go. We're looking at 0.75. They're going to give us at 0.76. So I want to make sure our cruise gives us at 0.76, so we're not burning too slow. We're going at a nice clip here. 370, 34, approaching 350 on the altitude. Got this quartering headwind coming in from the right. So really, it just depends. If we do fly, it's going to be Wednesday night out of Newark over to Columbus because they're playing at 7 p.m. and they leave that night. They're playing the Devils. So we'll be at Newark anyway. We're going to leave at Newark. Ugh. So we'd have to do a repo flight. But you guys know I love those. We're a pain in the neck. So short. Repo flight then. Then we go to Columbus. We'll fly home on Friday night.
1312, flight level 360.
Then Tuesday night, the next week on the 24th, we'll go to Toronto. And then back probably that Wednesday night. It looks like they'll have us back. It just depends on, depends on work schedules.
American 36, traffic 1 o'clock, 20 miles west on 737, 1,000 feet above.
24th, okay.
County 24th, DB traffic, 11 o'clock and about 15 miles northbound, 777, 1,000 feet below.
Oh, crap. Then really, we're done with March. Really have 2 more legs after this. We go to Columbus and back, Toronto back, March is over. And then we have 1 more trip. And that's going to be a Friday night over to Dallas, a Sunday night over to Miami, and then to Tampa. Looks like a Tuesday night to Tampa. We'll fly them home on Friday, the 17th on April, and we're done with the season. And I got to tell you,
contact Winnipeg Center 124.0.
I'm excited. I'm just ecstatic. I want to know what you guys want to do for how are we doing out there? How's our ride? I don't know how the ride is. Let's take a look. It should be turbulence reporting right now at 350. It's saying, where are you? That's getting nasty. So it's reported to be bumpy. at this altitude, at this spot. But let me call and find out. Minneapolis Center, Riptide 5800. Any turbulence reports?
Riptide 5800, light to moderate chop reported in climb. No other reports.
Okay, that was my report, which is interesting. That's kind of the schedule anyway. What do you think, guys? What do you want to do for the summer? Anybody an idea on the channel? We got to go to the Bahamas. We got to do some fishing, right? That's kind of our vacation time is the summer. You want to do a lot of proving flights? We can do those. Tell me in the chat, everybody in the chat, what do you want to see this summer? Because, again, the frequency at which you would see the hockey season is definitely going to taper off. So if we get the 757 out, we can do a couple of those flights and get familiar with them. I do want to know your thoughts on what you want to see, though. Check here. And
autopilot.
That was me. Sorry. Back on. I hit something. Okay. So Westchester, about 824 nautical miles. We got 110 knots now, pushing the crap out of us. Just brutal coming in from this side. It looks like we're getting bounced around again. Difficult to tell. Really hard to tell. Can't tell really.
Okay, clear direct Baden, and then descend to maintain 220 for a second 5
I mean, we're in a forecasted area of bumps, but it doesn't mean we're going to get it. Like, how's the ride up here, you know? It seems pretty smooth right now. It's going to turn off the seatbelts for now. If we need them, get them back on, we will.
Center, exit with 502. We're direct Baden, and you want us down to 320 now, right, Craig? You're just at 320. Oh, I was at but we'll slow it up.
Shelton says the Rangers are something. I don't know what the Rangers are doing. Now they're winning. I don't know. They're not going to make the playoffs, that's for sure. They don't have enough points. But
152, connect Winnipeg Center 133.25.
It's interesting. You put in the rookies, and they start to win.
Have a good day.
So go figure that, huh? I don't think, they have nothing to lose. So why not play? And they're doing good. They beat the Minnesota Wild at, 4-2? I mean, really, that was Shesterkin. Shesterkin stood on his head.
42, 48, 26 north, 9171. Okay, 989 minutes there. Reset transponder, squawk 3655. Squawk 3655, 989.
Yeah, we got a long way to go here, guys. We got 809 miles. We're looking at another 2 hours. About 2 hours, and we'll be on the ground. Who said this was an hour and... Who got this wrong? It's a 2-hour flight. Bologna, we've been airborne, well, we've been pushed back 53 minutes. That's probably why we had a delay with the icing. So is there anything anybody wants to see in the summer? Well, I'll tell you what we can do. I'll show you the scratch pads.
Yeah, we're going to be a medical diversion. into Kennedy. Could you work out a flight plan to JFK?
Oh, shoot.
Roger, I will show you medical emergency heading of 090.
So Americans got an emergency. They got a medical on board.
090. Yeah, that's the best weather. We're kind of overweight right now, so we're good to go to Kennedy if you can work that out. 090 American 36. Yep, I'll get you this director shortly. Just
American.
let's take one of the arrivals. Okay.
Okay, that was American 36.
457, flight level 340. 7457, yep. Minneapolis 457, yep. Yep. I'm showing you, you should be logging
So American 36 right now
we got the confirmation now, thank you.
is flying just over Duluth, going into the Canadian airspace. They're going to divert to Kennedy. They're out of Dallas-Fort Worth in a 777. They have a medical emergency on board. So they're turning right now, going to... You guys want to track it. It's AAL 36. They're on a medical emergency headed over to Kennedy. So they're diverting to Kennedy. They're just north of, well, it's just south of Thunder Bay. And I'm tracking that flight right now as we speak. Man. And we are, where in relation to them? Okay, they're more north of us. So we're about Green Bay. They're more north of Green Bay. But they just stopped their track and they're heading, they're 33,000 feet.
Center Oscar 1114 340, please, please.
And they're headed over to JFK now with a medical. Right there.
Kennedy, American 36 Heavy.
So they just gave American 36 Heavy direct Kennedy from Thunder Bay, just south of Thunder Bay, Alaska. That is really happening right now, folks. This is live air traffic control you're hearing. They got a med emergency on board. Surprised they didn't go to like Buffalo or something. Well, they're going to be closer to Buffalo than they are New York. Probably because, or Toronto. Gee, I would have picked Toronto or something like that. I don't know. That's a bummer for the people on that aircraft and, you know, the person dealing with the medical emergency. Pretty sad. We hope they're all right. But usually when you have to divert like that, not good. That's not a very good thing sometimes. But anyway, if there's something that you guys want me to do on the summer when we have our break, I'm all ears. So the FMC says optimum is 370. Is correct or wrong? It says 370 optimum, but however, that is max altitude for this aircraft. So you don't want to be pushing 370. You'll be up to the barber pole. Right at that coffin corner.
Now 123.72. They'll have a updated route for you here.
And you know, you don't want to go that high. So you gotta be careful. We don't want to go that high. And I was gonna show you this.
Southwest.
I can't show you this right now. The scratch pads are fun. It's a really cool thing. I don't know if I could show you this right now. Let's see.
Load up on cargo 147, level 320.
I'm going to try to show you.
On cargo 147, yes, sir.
Let's see. Which one is it, guys? Gotta make sure I get the right one programmed for you. F2. There we go. Let's see if it works. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll try it. Well, that's not the right one. Okay, this is the one. All right, so I'm going to slide this in, and I'm going to show you guys what's going on here. All right, so this is my iPad. We're going to show you about the scratch pads. You can see the line of weather we're going to be rolling in here. We should be over the top of that. Shouldn't be any problems. Tracking or Chicago, you said. Yeah, American 36 is the troubled aircraft. Medical emergency. They're off our frequency now. They're in another frequency. So these scratch pads, you got to have a flight plan loaded. Once you have a flight plan loaded, you're going to click the bottom left right here, this pad icon. You're just going to select it. And you could see here, you got blank paper, line paper, grid paper. You could do notepad, ATIS, PIREP, times in and out, takeoff and landing data, craft, and then holding clearance. So this is really nice. Now the reason why I have my own on my iPad that I use, so I have my own logbook. So if you were like gate 58, you could change all of that, and I say, all right, I want a little more, different. If I wanted to go ahead and delete that, I could clear the annotation. I could change my font size, and let's say gate 58. See, that's more like a pen, right? And then you write your out times. Whatever, what would it be? 1900 Zulu or something like that. Oil quantities, hydraulics. This should be very familiar. If you watch the channel, this is going to be very familiar to you. The oil quantities, hydraulic, and HGS. I do it every week. And yes, they're in here as well. Also, in here, if I click this, I could go down to my takeoff and landing data. Again, if you watch this channel, this is going to be very not new to you. You're going to say, hey, wait, I've seen this before. You should have. Runway 4, you put your takeoff weight in here, whatever the heck it was, and it was like a 117 or something. Trim, does this sound familiar? Flaps, thrust setting, we went not applicable on that, we went full power. I selected takeoff and then V1, R, and 2. So really cool because you just fill this out. And if you wanted just to doodle on something, you could do it here. Again, you could pull this up and just go blank paper. And then you can jot down whatever you want, right? Pretty cool feature in scratch pads. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you enjoy that. I have my own, we have our own logbook. So for us, we actually jot that down on our logs that we have at Coastal. That's kind of what we do. Yep. It does have to dump fuel. They said they're overweight, so that's probably why they're choosing Kennedy and slightly overweight. We'll be heading into Chicago Center here. Actually, going to be right over the top of their airspace. Doesn't look like. Anyway, I'm going to stretch him for a minute, close a window. It's freezing in here, and which I'm not going to complain because it's going to be 80 degrees like Wednesday. It's nuts. Try to get some food, and I'll be right back. I'll have my text on, so I'll be listening. I'll be right back, folks.
Minneapolis, United 182 with you, 330. Yeah, 182, man. 442, Minneapolis. United 2400, flight level 340, good ride. At 2400, Minneapolis. Canada 745, Nancy. Minneapolis-American 20, flight level 290. American 20, Minneapolis. Nancy 5225, Minneapolis. Camera 989, you're specified level 300. Descend to flight level 300, Camera 989.
Traffic, traffic.
City Alaska 290, flight level 340, flight shop. Alaska 290, Minneapolis.
Minneapolis Center, cargo look 69, flight level 410.
Inbound cargo 147, contact Winnipeg Center on 124.0, good day. 1240, inbound cargo 147, good day. Many, good evening, United 1303, checking on 330. At 1303, Minneapolis. So 1475, Minneapolis.
Minneapolis Center, Turkish 6, flight level 420. Turkish 6, radar contact.
Center, good day, KLM 602 Heavy, inbound Delta, Lima Hotel, level 35 minutes. KLM 602 minutes. KLM 282 minutes. Center, 19.340. Alaska, 19, Nancy. Damien
Minneapolis Center, Air Canada 589 Heavy, flight level 380.
Air Canada 589 Heavy, Minneapolis.
Mini American 20.
Go ahead.
You got any ride reports up at 31 now or 33-0?
I don't have anyone at 31 or 33, but I've had just occasional nights the worst all night.
Well, let's try 330 and then we'll get your ride report.
American 20, maintain, flight level 330.
Okay, leaving 290, climbing to flight level 330, American 20.
Minneapolis, American 20. The climb was pretty good. Might have been a bump around 30, but it's 330 so far. It's smooth.
American 20, Roger, thanks for the report, and you can contact Winnipeg now on 133.25.
3325 to Winnipeg, American 20.
Alaska 414, traffic management route, you're now cleared, present position directed Delta, India, Kilo. Crazy woman, rest route unchanged.
Feeling 20,000 broken. Temperature 19er. 2.6. Altimeter 2962. ILS runway 19er approach. ILS runway 23 approach in use.
What the heck's going on here?
Departing runway 23. Notices to air mission brief and call runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
What is going on?
Canton REGL Airport ATIP information Bravo 2351
Okay, that's weird.
Wind 180 at 16 gust 28. Visibility 10. Feeling 20,000 broken. Temperature 19er. 2.
You gotta be kidding me, right? Like, what the heck's that about? Sorry, folks, I'm back. I had to just eat some dinner. Get all that done. What'd I miss? Anything? Oh, yeah, you're done. Great. Well, here we are. I'll give you an idea. Give you where the heck we are. Where we're going. 594 miles. Looks like about 1 hour and 20 minutes to go. One hour, 20 minutes. And the weather is below us. We're about to get all into this crap here. We're just heading in north of...
654 minutes.
What center are we in? We're in Minneapolis still, guys. Okay, 132.9er I need to be on.
Up to 787 minutes, communication miles worth.
Minneapolis Center, Riptide 5800, flight level 350.
Riptide 5800, climb and maintain flight level 350.
No. Whatever, we're there already. She's crazy. You're crazy. I love how it says climb maintain 350. We're at the altitude. All right, look at some burn check here. We got 17.4 over Davy, and Davy should be reporting fuel. Bump, 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 bump. Anybody know that song? We gotta go. Who sings that? I don't even know who sings that. Alright, I'm gonna open in Notability. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know why I got that song in my head, but I do. I really, really do. It's been a long time since I've heard that. Alright, 17.8 on the fuel. We should be arriving with Davy at approximately 17.2. We're burning a little less than forecast. So 600 pounds less. Our estimated landing fuel at New York, however, is 11.3, so we're still in good shape. We're just going to monitor that, keep our eye on it as we rock through. All that weather's below us, so kind of just plowing through here, guys. Center, Riptide 5800. Do you have any ride reports?
Wondered how the rides are ahead. It's been a little choppy.
W333 Minneapolis Center, cage line ahead.
Riptide 5800, light to moderate chop reported in climb.
Any reports up ahead?
I'm Giant 654. I've got new routing when you're ready to copy you'll hear.
And Center, Riptide 5800. Any turbulence reports ahead?
Giant 654, you're not cleared present position to
Riptide 5800, light to moderate chop and climb.
India, Papa Romeo.
Once again, doesn't help me. That don't help me.
Quarter 442, contact Winnipeg Center 133.25.
Okay, well, this is interesting. So for the summer, looks like we're going to do a little bit of Southwest flying, right? Maybe some Delta flights, 717s, regionals, some GA flights, kind of a little bit of everything is what I'm hearing. And then we'll pepper in the 7-3, obviously some coastal proving runs we got to do. It's kind of when I do my proving flights is the summertime. I like to knock it out then just because I got a little more time on my hands. These charter flights are brutal. If you didn't know, now you know it's brutal. This is a brutal schedule. This year has been absolutely full tilt. It's much better than it was. Before the Olympic break, it was absolutely brutal. There's no way I could have kept up with that schedule just because of my work schedule now. I couldn't have done it. So next year we should be okay. There's a big question mark on, though. I don't know. How's that? We should do it, though, I guess. Fly Salt Lake, Denver, and MCO. Oh, my gosh. I just took that route flying home. I gotcha. All right. I'm assuming that's going to be a Southwest flight. And that's an SWA thing. I mean, for Southwest Virtual, I'm based out of Vegas. So, I mean, maybe we could pick something out of Vegas and do like a day trip. I'll do one with Delta and the 7-1. I do want to get that 717 in the air a little bit. I know it sucks. It's kind of hard to fly it. It's not very good, but it is what it is. All right. What are you looking at? I don't know. 547 miles to New York. And we are estimating about an hour and 30 minutes right now. We're going to be getting out of Minneapolis airspace here. We're just south of, what is that? Oh, what is that? Skoda? Oh, man. We're south of Hale, Field of Dreams. That's probably in Canada. Right? Minneapolis, and then definitely looks like we're in Canadian air. Well, maybe not. We're not in the Canadian airspace. We might be. I don't know. Yeah, we're not. We're not in Canada. We're not in Canada yet. We're just passing. I've got all this weather overlays, so it's kind of throwing me here. On where I am. We're south of. Yeah, we're not in Canada. We're just over Michigan, and we're getting into the Great Lakes right now. We've got after Berkey, which is our next waypoint, or excuse me, Rupke is at 59 miles. We should be released into a different controller. By the way, that controller is online, and that's going to be Toronto Center. So, FYI, we should be entering Toronto. I got to shut this window. Stand by. Alright guys, I shut that window, sorry. I had to like reach over and, you know, close that window. I do love the cold. I'm not a hot guy. I don't like the heat very much. And it's going to be 80 degrees this week. I am not looking forward to that. I got to tell you, me and my dog, we are not looking forward to that heat. Not a fan. Pillow Production says, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Southwest route, then we'll pepper some of that stuff in there. I think we can get. I'd like to get a couple of 600 flights in for coastal, right? Do some Caribbean runs, like a 4-day trip down there. Those are fun, really, really fun. They're up and downs, and you know you're in maybe an hour in the air, and then you're coming back down, and something like that. We got a quartering tailwind. Woo! Our ground speed is 467. Now, looking at my progress page here, guys, 514 miles. We're still estimating 33. So, about an hour and 15 minutes now on the arrival. That's when we'll be there. So we're just passing north. We just passed Michigan, and we're going to be passing north of. We'll be in Toronto's airspace very soon. Now, I think in St. Intentions it says let them ping you before you change to their airspace. So I guess we'll do that. We'll wait for the ping and then we'll go from there. These should be in, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. Smooth. Smooth air now. Minneapolis Center, Riptide 5800, flight level 350, smooth ride.
On the phone, 111, Minneapolis Center, mostly smooth, 2Ks flight a minute.
No audio. What, are you serious? Minneapolis Center, Riptide 5800, flight level 350, smooth ride. Can you guys hear ATC? Okay, I can't hear anything now. What the heck? Well, why don't I just throw the phone? Which state are we in right now? Well, let me take this layers off. It's hard to see with all this stuff. Just basically over the Great Lakes. We just passed, we're going to be in Toronto, so we're going to be in Canada. So north of Toronto, we just flew over Michigan, just north of Detroit, very north, or basically Flint. And now we're pushing east. Let me see. We're pushing east of Great Lakes, going to be passing north of Toronto. So we're not in a state, we're in Canada. In the Providence. Isn't it Ontario? Toronto? I don't know. You haven't helped me out there. The Providences. Right, let's go there. I'm going to back it up. Oops, no, I want to go there. Alright, we'll pull up the tiles. Generally speaking, there we go. You guys could kind of see where we are. So we're over here. This was, right over here is Flint. Flint, Michigan's up here. And then we're right across. I'm going to be heading into Toronto airspace right about now. So we'll be heading into Toronto right here. It's only about an hour away from there. And we'll start making our way in the south, kind of crossing right over Cleveland area. that kind of stuff. So we will get in Toronto's airspace right about now. There's our update. That's what I know. Okay. 35,000 looks good, and our fuel status 16.3. We're estimating 11.3. That's still holding. Steady. Clear this. Gosh. So what do you think? Are these NHL seasons crazy? Should we not do them anymore? Nuts. ZYZ. Of course not. Why would that work? They might ping me, they might not, I don't know. Niagara Falls. I wonder if that's got CYYZ. Yeah. There we are. All right, here we go. Into Toronto, Ontario. Okay. Wait for a handoff anytime I can get it. That'd be great. And we're looking at what? Estimating on the bottom of the hour, guys. So it's 3:21 in the sim. And approximately 1 hour.
628, descend now, level 280.
280, sector 620.
Okay, look at our fuel. You can see it's a negative 11 and negative 10. We're going to have to heat those up throughout the whole dang ride now. You got to do one at a time just in case they flame out. The engines could flame out, so you got to do one at a time. We're burning off the ice crystals on the fuel filter. And then that's what it's doing right now, is burning off the fuel filter ice crystals with the bleed air, which cycles 1 minute on, and then the oil temps come up. As you can see, number one, oil temps skyrocketing right now, that 94. That's a little tidbit a lot of people don't know. But you can't just do both of them. And you really want to start messing around with it when you're about negative 10. I'll start throwing the, start messing with the fuel temperature.
Good night, JetBlue, 777 over 320, constant light turbulence.
JetBlue 777, light chop it all up.
Okay, light turbulence. Where? So you can see now our oil temps are 102.
1466, descend now, level 330.
Look at your fuel temp.
1466.
30 degrees.
Descend now, level 330.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why you don't want to fire both of them at the same time. That's the reason. Now you're at 25. Looks like it's cycled down. Yep. So now you're going to open the next one. Fuel heat is on. That's going to cycle out. open up bleed air, and it's going to introduce the bleed air into the filter and start cooking off the ice crystals. There's our contact me. Just letting him know. We're going to give them a contact. Toronto Center on 125-775. 125-775. Go up. Up or down? Let's go down. $125-775. Flip it. Let's listen. Teeswater? Teeswater. Teeswater. I don't know. Just call them up. Toronto Center, Riptide 5800, flight level 350 north, Teeswater. Smooth. Did I do that for nothing? 125-775.
Romeo Papa Tango 5800, Toronto Center, are you up?
Yes, sir. How do you read? Apparently they don't read.
Empress 174, surveillance terminates, cleared en route.
En route, thanks so much. Empress 174.
Good day.
Good day.
It's not sensing it.
Toronto Center, 1628 with you out of 2,500 and climbing 5,000.
1628, Toronto Center, you're identified, climb 7,000, expect upwards of 50 knots on the tail.
Climbing 7,000 and expecting 50 knots on the tail, Rouge 1628.
Alright, let's try it again.
ExactJet 628, Sun Bravo 240.
240, 628.
Hello? I'm going to have to reconnect.
For 1628, turn right, direct mobile on course, climb flight level 270.
So I got to reconnect. I got to reconnect. My microphone went kaput.
Free straight 88 with you, final 410.
Free straight 8, Toronto Roger.
Okay, let's go to settings. It's not picking up my microphone. Now it is. We'll wait for a minute and give him a call. Toronto Center, Riptide 5800, flight level 350 north of Fort Which, smooth ride.
Riptide 5800, Toronto, thanks, you're identified.
340.
JetBlue 777, 34 is the worst rise in 32, you're better off staying where you are.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Why is my dog here? What are you doing in here? You're a big dog to be in this little room. Just saying. I'm going to shut this blue thing off. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. That's better. That might not be better for you, but it sure is better for me. There's blue light in my face. It's hard flying at night.
Center, good evening, Flight 3737.7 for 410 CPDLC.
Flight 37, Toronto Roger.
Alright, so we're above Toronto. And I'll give you a time check. We're looking at 432 miles to go. And approximately on the bottom of the hour. So guys, 1 hour from now, we'll be touching down.
Press 134.
Go ahead.
You guys working late?
Say again?
Just a quick question. You working late?
Toronto, good evening, yes.
I'll be off in the next 30 minutes.
Got it, 1671.
I don't know if that's enough for a turnaround. Alright, well, if we see you, we see you.
Roger.
Toronto Center, good evening, Alaska 1709.
Toronto Center, cargo jet 2387.
Passing Wincy. Descend via Lingy 3 arrival.
Alaska 1709, Toronto Center, good day, runway 06 right, information Juliet, the Toronto altimeter 2958.
2958, 06 right, Alaska 1709.
Japan Air 121, Toronto Center.
Good morning, good evening, Toronto Center, Japan Air 121.
He's probably good morning for him in Japan.
Japan Air 121, Toronto Center, you're identified, squawk 0325.
112.15.
Roger, scoop 0235.
43 miles from Toronto, guys.
Yeah, just check the squawk 0325.
Now, I will tell you this, we should have air traffic control all the way into New York. So, we should be handing off to Cleveland, handing off to Boston, handing off to New York.
Thanks, Alaska 1709, descend 11,000.
11,000, Alaska 1709.
Hey, firm, we can take Golf Echo Papa. United 1671, direct Golf Echo Papa. Direct to Golf Echo Papa, United 1671, thank you. ExitJet 628, contact Toronto 132.47. 3247, ExitJet 628, yeah.
That is gorgeous down there. That is Toronto, the city of Toronto. You're looking at it right down here, guys. That is Toronto in all of its glory. Beautiful. It's pretty. The Sim's really nice at night. It's lit up real nice. Our burn check's looking good. We're still, well, we're getting in the bumps now.
Japan Air 121, thanks, you're identified now.
Toronto Center, WestJet 659 or 17,000.
Just 0325. Again.
Let's see what we got for weathers here. Weather. It's not saying turbulence, but we're getting in it. Now we're getting a little bit bumpy. Light. I'd say light, continuous 350 here. Should we climb higher or lower? What do we want to do? I would elect to go higher.
1466 and left 10 degrees. Left 10 degrees, southwest 1466.
Woo! That's just a camera.
5619, contact
That's not me.
11937. 1937, breakout 5619. Have a good night. Bye.
Occasional. We'll call that occasional light. Seatbelts are on. Not too bad now. This doesn't look good. These clouds up ahead. Can we go higher? 35, 36, 37 is about all we can go.
1466, descend level 240.
Yes, the answer is yes. We have plenty of weight. We're light, 116,000, pretty light. So we could go up to 370. We got 373 miles to go, folks. I don't know. Do we want to jump up there, 370? It's another 2,000 feet. I'm going to elect to climb another 2,000 because we're going to get in the light chop here. I pretty much know.
For 1628, contact Cleveland 119.87.
Going over to Cleveland 119.87 for Route 1628. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Alaska 1709, descend 8,000.
8,000, 1709.
To 1521 Montreal, offline surveillance terminates. You're cleared en route.
Orbit for Jazz 1321.
You leaving the airspace, Cleveland offline, surveillance services terminate, cleared en route.
Cleared en route, over to the dark side. Take care, Jazz 1521.
Good day.
Toronto Center, Riptide 5800. Could we get flight level 370?
Riptide 5800, climb flight level 370.
370, we had occasional light turbulence.
Hi, John.
370, running ahead, throw that in there. Execute it, level change.
Southwest 1466,
climb.
clear right Rochester.
Clear right Rochester, Southwest 1466, thank you.
Climb thrust set. Pretty much the same bugs anyway. We're just going to start coming up to 370. We're going to be in these clouds. I kind of want to get out of them, so let's go. And our weight's fine, folks. We're 116,000, so we're fine on the limit. We'll go up to the 370. I don't know if we're going to be out of these clouds. It don't look like it. Looks like we're going to be smack dab right in the middle of them.
Canadian Express 557, Cleveland Center offline, descent your discretion, you're cleared en route.
Roger, cleared en route for Canadian Express 557 Heavy. Thank you, sir.
That's 36,000. I'm not worried about icing or anything. These are ice crystals. There's negative 35 degrees. There's in no way the ice is going to even adhere to the surface of anything. Just ice crystals. But it could be bumpy. So I'm just trying to see if we can't get over these dang clouds. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to. So we're just going to eat the turbulence for a bit. Welcome to the beautiful world of an MD-80. You can't climb over anything. You're just kind of stuck. Maximum cruise altitude right now, 370.
3888, descend now level 370.
Nothing we can do about it.
370, pre-straight,
Westjet 212, Toronto Center.
On left on 160, heavy, Roger.
There's nothing we can do.
Center, good evening, American.
Riptide 5800, contact Cleveland 119.87.
119.87, we'll see you. 119.87.
Toronto Center, Westjet 212.
Westjet 212, Toronto Center, good day. You've taken off and you're about to enter Class Bravo airspace and you don't have an IFR clearance just yet. Squawk 2.
Oops. 3494, Cleveland Center. Your radar contact position altitude as reported. Descend and maintain 11,000. The Flint altimeter, standby. Flint altimeter 2930.
We just made it over the top.
11,000, so 3494. And we've got the weather and we'll crest from 18. Top 3494, expect ILS 18.
Cleveland Center, Riptide 5800, flight level 370.
And Saba 3494, expect the RNAV 18. You figured you'd catch it, Saba 3494. Hey, what's the checking in?
That was Riptide 5800, flight level 370.
Riptide 5800, Cleveland Center, welcome. Clipper 2319, contact New York 125.32.
2532, 2319, take care.
Right side.
Ready to go, 1 center. Rouge 16, 28, climb maintain level 380.
Sean, how are you?
Flight level 380, Rouge 1628.
Welcome aboard, Sean. We got about 40
1957, the wind's 15018, gust 26, flight runway heading, runway 10 center, clear for takeoff.
We're looking at about 330 miles.
23, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Why is saying tensions on?
Down to flight level 240. Southwest 2223.
The question I have is, Shouldn't it go to 122.8 and then just... I don't understand. Like it should have... Like I'm talking about say intentions should have just shut off.
Delta 45, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
125.7, Delta 45, have a good night.
125.77.
125.77, Delta 45, have a good night.
119.875. 119.875. Go. Strange, I don't know why. Very odd. Okay guys, we're in Cleveland Airspace and we're going to go to Boston Airspace and finally New York Airspace.
American 1957, radar contacts, altitude.
Got about 170 miles to top of descent. And we're going to get ready for the landing.
American 1957, turn left heading to... Turn left heading 250 vectors, or correction, turn left heading 290 vectors.
We've got to 178, but we're looking at a weather update in about 15 minutes. So weather's coming.
Evening, Cleveland Center, Japan Air 121, flight level 370.
American 1957, climb, maintain 11,000.
11,000 from 1957.
Region 3151, just maintain flight level 290.
Okay, who was calling?
Cleveland Center, Japan Air 121, flight level 370.
Japan Air 121, Cleveland Center, welcome. Stop at 3494, descend and maintain 3,000. 3,000, so 3494.
Just working. Here we go.
Cleveland Center, 644, flight level 200, descending via Hannibal 3.
I said I wouldn't do it.
Jet 1644, Cleveland Center. Radar contact. Descend via the Hannibal 3.
Let's see what kind of weather New York's got in store for us tonight. How's that? Winds 110.
Hannibal 3 and expect ILS 0 right, jet.
Gusting 19. 10 miles.
South 3494. Turn left heading 360 vector to the descent.
View clouds.
Left 360 vector to descent. South 3494.
At 1,700 feet. Got an overcast layer at 32. Temperature's 4 degrees, dew point 00. Altimeter's coming in. 302.
I'm gonna unable it for now, but I'm gonna coordinate and get better time.
Delta 214, radar contact, lost altitude.
Runway. D-D-D-D. 16.
American 19.
Auto
American
brakes.
1957, climb maintain flight level 380, clear direct Briggs.
Direct Briggs and up to flight level 380 for 1957.
So we're going to go down here. I'm going to click ILS 16. All right, let's do this. We're doing the Valerie 1. I'm going to brief you.
Good evening, Cleveland, Gulfstream 5, Charlie Juliet on the ground at Port Meadville, IFR to Cuyahoga County, please. Gulfstream 5, Charlie Juliet, Cleveland Center, cleared to Cuyahoga County Airport via radar vectors, maintain 3,000, departure on this frequency, squawk 5247.
Okay, this is the Valerie.
Roger, cleared via vectors
and come in at Danzy,
3,000, departure to Q5247, 5 Charlie
Kingston.
Or 5 Charlie Juliet.
That would be basically
correct,
Fran
release, call me number 1 short of the runway.
here. going to go
We'll call
runway
you number
16. Okay. That is the plan. Let's go ahead and pull up 16. Here we go. We got Farron, and then from Farron, it's 2000
South
Simmer.
3494.
Pretty easy. MSFS.
Turn right heading of 020.
All right. Any questions? This airport is visual. I mean, we're going to be overcast 33. We definitely use the ILS. So ILS is going to be set 109.7, inbound course 163. 2000 at Simmer. Looks like a DH of 200 or 639 feet. Airport elevation sitting at 439, and we are at 29. All right. Threats at the Westchester Airport. So it's a tight runway, so we'll mitigate that by hitting the auto brake at least medium, and then we'll go. By the way, I gotta shut these.
Jet 1644. The Metro altimeter 2937. Advise you have information X-ray current.
2937, we have information X-ray, Jazz 644.
Thank you. Sub 3494, clear direct Juber, cross Juber at 3000, cleared RNAV 18.
Like a shortcut.
Direct Juber at 3000.
There's no shortcut I can get. I can go direct Danzy. I mean, pretty much there anyway. Slightly. I mean, there's no shortcut I could take that's really going to help. I was thinking maybe I could cut off and shave a few miles. Nope. I should have done that a long time ago. Right out of Minneapolis, we could have went direct to... Now, it's pretty much a direct route into Danzy is what I'm saying. It's almost a straight line. Taking 79 knots off the side, looking at 11.4 on the fuel now, so no problem. Okay, we got Danzy, Wheats, IGN, Valerie, Simmer. That's never gonna happen. We're gonna get some vectors from there. You can guarantee it. Especially when we're landing runway 16. So runway 16, I'm going to program that now, 109.7.
Okay, Southwest 3538, for now resume normal speed and working on it.
Inbound course 163. What do you guys think? Is this the last of the MD-80 for Coastal? Next season, we'll probably have a 757 on the charter. What do you think? Is this it? Is this the last of the MD-80s? Are we done? In the chat, what do you think, chat? Are we retiring the aircraft? Is it the end of the line? That's a good question. Pose a good question, right?
Brickyard 5800, contact Boston Center 134.7.
It's going to be us here in a minute. 134.7 on the Boston. That's where we're going next.
Brickyard 5800, Cleveland.
134.7.
Jazz 1644, Cleveland.
Cleveland, Jazz 1644, go ahead.
Jazz 1644, descend to maintain 8,000.
Descend to maintain 8,000, Jazz 644.
Let me see if I can...
Brickyard 5800, Cleveland.
A couple phone calls, so it'll be a little bit before I connect.
Outside air temperature is 4 degrees.
Cleveland Center, Air Canada 199, climbing 14,000, passing 11,500.
Air Canada 199, Cleveland Center, welcome.
Cleveland Center, good evening. WestJet 2543 is with you about 20 east of the Elmira VOR. It's 340.
WestJet 2543, Cleveland Center. Cross Wozy at maintain 17,000, the Buffalo area, altimeter 2968.
All right, crossing Wozy 17,000. What's the WestJet 2543?
Air Canada 199, climb maintain flight level 250.
Climb maintain flight level 250, Air Canada 199.
Expect to release over to Boston, guys. We're heading, looking at 110 nautical miles, top of descent. Nice and short.
Delta 714, cleared as request for Foxtrot Alpha Romeo, then Golf Tango Foxtrot Rescue Vector.
Not much of a shortcut.
Brickyard 5800, Cleveland.
Who's Brickyard?
Riptide 5800, Cleveland Center.
Go ahead for Riptide 5800.
Riptide 5800, you can disregard the contact. Need contact Boston Center 134.7.
34.7, see ya. 34.7. Yeah, I don't know Brickyard. I wasn't answering a Brickyard. That's not me.
So you're fine there, Delta 637. Make sure you have a flight plan file, and I'll get right back to you. FedEx 843, turn left heading 310, descend and maintain 4,000.
Boston Center, Riptide 5800, flight level 370.
Riptide 5800, Boston Center, roger. Southwest 489, descend and maintain, flight level 210.
210, 489.
Open in the right. Negative 13.
687, you should see the flight plan now. We're about 5
I've got an unruly passenger in the flight deck.
57, thanks. Radar contact. Descend via the J-Fund 2 arrival. Runway 22 left. Boston altimeter 3044. We have
an unruly
Delta,
passenger in here.
22 left will descend via the J-Fund 2 arrival in Boston. Thank you very much, Delta 657. FedEx 43, turn left heading 240, and set the localizer.
Shut that cockpit door. That's my girl out there barking. I don't know what she's barking about. She's barking about something. She don't like something out there. That's funny. Not happy. I can tell you right now, she's not happy. Yeah, I told you.
WestJet 773, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain level 270.
Descend on discretion, flight level 270.
It's really hard to listen when you're barking at me.
43 heavy, 6 miles from Wayne, turn left heading 230, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer. Clear ILS, runway 22 left approach, maintain 170 knots or less. Delta 640, turn left heading 040.
I don't know what's going on, but it ain't good. Something's going on. They are not happy.
WestJet 286, Montreal is offline. Frequency change approved. Have a go.
Switching Unicom with WestJet 286. Thank you.
What in the world?
Delta 423, Washington, Mustin Center is closed. Frequency change approved. Have a go.
Gosh. They're not happy.
Frequency change approved. Have a go.
All right, enough.
Hello,
Gosh.
26.8, descending flight level 240.
All right.
Delta 640, when able, proceed direct to Provy and resume the arrival.
When able, direct Provy to resume the arrival.
Probably hear a dog or a cat, something like that outside.
WestJet 773, amend altitude, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain level 350.
Okay, we got Danzy coming up.
350 for WestJet 773.
Expecting a
Thanks, at your discretion.
weather jump here in a minute.
Boston
Boston Center, Air Canada 652, flight level 400. We're 78 miles northwest of Boston.
Air Canada 652, Boston Center, squawk 7353. Delta 640, descend and maintain 15,000, the Providence altimeter 3043.
3043 on the altimeter and descend, was it 13,000? 15,000?
Delta 640, maintain 15,000.
15,000, Delta 640.
Triple 918 to direct merit, passing 13,000 for 17.
Boston Center, Air
Triple
Canada
918, Boston Center,
with
climb
you.
and maintain, level 210.
Blocked.
You were blocked.
Air Canada 335 Heavy, contact Boston Tower 128.8. Triple 918, Boston Center, climb and maintain, level 210.
210, triple 918.
FedEx 843, contact Boston Tower 128.8, have a good one. Delta 695, contact New York Center 125.32, have a good day.
Sorry, where's that for Delta 695?
Delta 695, New York Center 125.32.
125.32, have a good day, Delta 695.
WestJet 773, descend and maintain to level 330.
63 miles to go on the descent.
Flight level 330, WestJet 773.
We are coming in, folks. Woohoo!
Philippines 127, climb and maintain to level 320.
Flight maintain level 320, Philippines 127.
Weather is what? How are we doing on the weather? Right now, 210 at 11, 10 miles, broken at 25, overcast at 3,000. The winds died down for us, 120 at 11. So.
JetBlue 1966, Boston Center.
3024 on the altimeter.
Delta 640, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 22 left, altimeter 3044.
3044 on the altimeter, resuming Roebuck 3, Delta 640.
120 at 11.
Delta 640, maintain 250 knots to Proby.
Maintain 250 knots to Proby, Delta 640.
110 at 11, 10 miles visibility, few clouds. Broken at 25. That's why I had to get.
I call Boston Center again.
Turkish 11,
Turkish 11, Boston Center, roger. Virgin 104 Lima, frequency change approved. Have a great flight. Bye. Southwest 489, descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 22 left, altimeter 3044.
Repeat that for 489er.
Negative 12.
First, Southwest 489, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 3044.
And descend by the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 22 left, and QNH is 2974 South 489.
Boston altimeter 3044.
3044, sorry about that, 489.
Air Canada 335 Heavy, Boston Center, turn right heading 340, climb and maintain 3000. Spirit Wings 2489, Boston Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
I'm sorry, say one more time. Does that have a paved runway or anything? Oh yeah, definitely. I was just curious, just looking at it, it doesn't even say anything about like the runway, just this north and south orientation. Oh no, it's 40 feet wide.
WestJet 773, descend via the J Fund 2 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 3044.
Because try to keep it private.
Descend via J-front to 22 left, altimeter 3044.
36 miles, top of descent. We might have to go down.
Virgin 104 Lima, frequency change approved. Have it going. Riptide 5800, descend and maintain, level 180.
180, Riptide 5800. All right, let's go. 180 on the drop. 180 armed, set. Let's go ahead and click descend now.
Spare wings 2489 center. Delta 657, expect ILS runway 22 left approach, Delta's current.
We'll expect the ILS 22 left approach, we'll get Delta 657.
United 2110, contact New York Center 125.32.
125.32, you have a good night, United 2110.
You too, thanks. JetBlue 918, descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 3044.
No.
Roebuck 3 for 22.
I got the descent, 1,400 feet, we're armed.
Air Canada 335 heavy, turn right heading 040.
040, Canada 335 heavy.
Delta 640, expect ILS runway 22 left, Delta's current.
Expect ILS 22 left with Delta 640.
Spare wings 2049.
Nothing on radar, guys. I'm going to take the radar off and go terrain on my side. And we'll shut the weather radar off on your side.
United 281, clear direct crank.
Clear direct crank, United 281.
United 281, descend and maintain 16,000. The Stewart altimeter 30, correction 29906.
16,000, 29906, United 281.
I'm sorry, I read you the wrong altimeter there. Stewart altimeter 3025.
3025, United 281.
Philippines 127, climb and maintain, level 330.
Climb and maintain, level 330, Philippines 127.
Special aircraft landing Boston, information Echo now, current altimeter 29er, correction 3044. JetBlue 470.
For 470, apologies, the pilot crashed and we had the wrong call sign.
No problem, I figured it out there. JetBlue 470, expect the ILS 22 left, Echo's current.
Echo 22 left, 470.
Boston, good evening, American 1102, climb into 17,000, direct merit.
American 1102, Boston Center, climb and maintain level 210.
210, American 1102.
Delta 627, maintain 250 knots.
Maintain 250 knots, Delta 627.
Delta 640, maintain 250 knots or less.
Delta 640, maintain 250 knots or less.
The heck are we doing slowing down that much? I don't want to slow down, I want to go, man. The airplane had us going at 240 knots. I'm like, I don't think so. Now.
Go ahead, sir.
Let's push this thing. Shoot.
Hotel November Kilo should be
Spirit Wings 2489, we're at 16,000 feet, requested direct blazer. Redirect correction.
67, too weird. Whiskey, Exo, Alpha Romeo Delta. Victor 489, Dakota, Charlie, Oscar, Alpha, Tango, Echo, Peterborough. So, clear at Hancock with some number Kilo, Victor 167, weird, Victor 49, so. I think it's up to you. Confirm Hancock, Victor 167, weird, Victor 49, code.
Spirit Wings 2489, mic check.
We're B5.
Wings 2489, we're at 20, or almost at 19,000 feet. Requesting redirect to Blazer.
Wings 2489, climb and maintain for level 300, clear direct Blazer.
Clear direct Blazer, flight level 300.
Air Canada 335 Heavy, turn right heading 110.
110 down 335.
American 1102, clear direct Pro-V.
Pro-V for American.
What were the dogs doing?
United 281, cross crank out and maintain 7,000.
Barking at something.
Crank out and maintain 7,000, United 281.
Finnair
Crazy.
16 on 9,000, climbing flight level 170.
Who knows what they were barking at?
Finnair 16, Boston Center, climb and maintain
They didn't like
level 260.
Climb maintain flight level
probably a
260,
cat. Who knows?
Finnair 16.
I was walking the dogs the other day and they almost ripped my arms.
Center JetBlue 2409 with you, just departing Boston.
Because I saw a cat.
JetBlue 2409, Boston Center, radar contact. Climb and
we're on the
maintain
arrival,
4,000, say altitude leaving.
Climb maintain 14,000, leaving 2,500.
270 on the speed.
Boston Center, good evening. Air China 988, crossing news at flight level 270 with you.
Air China 988, Boston Center, roger.
Center November 8, Victor November, field in sight, cancel IFR.
Raid Victor November, IFR cancellation received, thank you. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, have a good night.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, November 308, Victor November.
Air Canada 335 Heavy, turn right heading 190 and stop localizer.
190 to get the localizer down to 6,500.
Polar
United
Celsius.
2488, contact Cleveland Center, 119.87.
That's what I'm drinking tonight. The
1987,
Polar
United
Seltzer water.
2488.
It's good.
Air Canada 335 Heavy, 6 miles from Wayne, cross Wayne at 3,000, cleared ILS runway 22 left approach, maintain 170 knots or greater to Vocus.
You're 6 miles from, Wayne 3,000, cross Wayne at 3,000, cleared ILS approach runway 22 left, and 170 knots or greater till Vocus, so down 335.
Southwest 489, expect ILS runway 22 left approach, it is Echoes current.
Expect runway 22 left for arrival, and we're going to look at Echo to 4908.
WestJet 773, expect ILS runway 22 left approach, information Echoes current.
Expect ILS runway 22 left, information Echo on board, WestJet 773.
Air China 988, descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 3042.
Descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, expect runway 22 left, altimeter 302, 3042, Air China 988.
Riptide 5800, descend and maintain 14,000, the Stewart altimeter 3025.
Okay, 14,000 now, Riptide 5800. Let's go.
Delta 627, turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 5,000.
Left to 360 and down to 5,000, and do you want us to stay at 250 knots?
Yes, please, 250 knots to advise, break, JetBlue 2409, climb and maintain level 360.
Climb maintain
14,000 folks.
2409.
Air Canada 335 Heavy, cleared ILS runway 22 left approach, 170 knots or greater to Vocus, and contact the Boston Tower on 128.8.
Contact Tower 128.8, and clear ILS approach runway 22 left, Echo 335.
Delta 657, caution wake turbulence, you follow a heavy Boeing 777, descend to maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, we'll watch out for that wake turbulence, Delta 657.
Here we go. Let's go quicker.
American 1102, descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 3042.
Roebuck 3 arrival, 22 left, and 3002
I'm going to give him 2,300 feet a minute.
Boston altimeter 3042.
3042, thank you.
We got to get down. Kingston is not going to cut it. 2,500 feet a minute, please. Let's give him a good rate.
JetBlue 740, reduce speed to 190 or less.
That's off. Coming on.
JetBlue 470, maintain 210 knots.
210, JetBlue 470.
22,000. We got Kingston coming up. That's a VOR. I'm going to get kicked over.
Center, Air Canada,
it's going to slow us down to 210 knots. So we got to get down quick.
Just west of Boston.
I'm going to give him 3,000 feet.
Canada 652 Boston Center. I got you 5x5. How do you hear me?
Sink like a stone plane.
Canada 652, thanks. This is Squawk 7353.
There we go.
7353, Air Canada.
Good rate.
Delta 657, turn right heading 110.
110 on the heading, Delta 657.
Okay, one more time on the heat, that's it.
JetBlue 470, turn 10 degrees right, vector to final.
Legs.
That was unreadable.
Kingston.
JetBlue 470, turn 10 degrees right. JetBlue 918, expect ILS runway 22 left approach. Information echoes current.
Yeah, vector on expected to left JetBlue 918.
Delta 657, turn right heading 200 and intercept the runway 22 left localizer.
200 on the heading and what intercept is 22 left at localizer, Delta 657.
Delta 640, reduce speed to 210.
Reduce speed to 210, Delta 640.
Riptide 5800, cross Valerie at a maintain 6000, the steward altimeter 3025.
Okay, Valerie 6,000, Riptide 5800.
United 281, contact New York's approach 125.7.
125.7, United 281.
JetBlue 470, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend, maintain 3,000, 470.
Delta 657, 8 miles from Vocus, maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 22 left approach, maintain 170 knots to Vocus.
3024 set now. All right, we got to go down quicker.
180 knots till Focus. We're cleared for the ILS. 22 left approach. We'll maintain 3,000 till established. Delta 657.
It's 170 knots to Vocus.
Oh, 170 till Focus. Delta 627.
3,500 feet a minute now.
Air Canada 652, descend to maintain level 240.
Boom! We're dropping like a stone dog.
Canada flight level 240, Air Canada 652.
Let's go. 4,000 feet a minute. How you like this ride, boys?
Delta 627, turn left heading 310, descend to maintain 4,000.
310 down to 4,000, Delta 627.
Brakes. Pulling the brake. Brakes slow.
SimBrief looping 127, request auto cockpit for 20 minutes.
Engine anti-ice is coming on. Wow, it's 11.
Approved. Have a great flight.
Good to go.
Frequency change approved. Looping 127. Thank you, sir. Good evening.
Good plan. I love it.
470, turn left heading 200.
Good.
The localizer, descend to maintain 3,000.
One more.
Left 200, intercept localizer 3,000, 470.
12,000.
Delta 627, maintain 4,000, then reduce speed to 210.
Maintain 4,000, then reduce speed to 210, Delta 627.
Riptide 5800, contact New York approach 125.7, great night.
125.7, see ya. 125.7, here we go.
JFK, 4,000, return 7,000.
Brakes full.
Number 561 Whiskey, New York, Kennedy, altimeter 3024, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend 7,000.
I gotta slow down.
New York approach delivering JetBlue 534, descending flight level 190.
Slow down.
250.
Gotta slow down to 250.
JetBlue 524 New York, expect vectors ILS-4 right approach, advise you have X-ray.
Expect vectors, let's fall right JetBlue 524.
JetBlue 524, advise you have information X-ray.
Not yet.
November 0 Tango Charlie, contact New York Center 125.32.
2532, 0 Tango Charlie. See ya!
Take care, man.
Come on, man. New York Riptide 5800, 8,000.
2532, I'm reporting latitude rate shots from 3,000 up to 10, Delta 596.
Thank you, JetBlue 118, departure radar contact, climb maintain 17,000.
Climb maintain 17,000 for JetBlue 118.
New York Riptide 5800, 7000 for 6.
Riptide 5800, New York. Hello, direct to Farron on the ILS 16, descend and maintain 3000.
Direct Farron, ILS 16 down to 3000. 3000.
Riptide 5800, advise when you have Delta, altimeter 3024.
Yeah, we got the altimeter.
Zero Lima Tango is holding short of runway 13 off of runway 4.
Farron, Zero Lima Tango, cross runway 13 at Romeo, hold short runway 4 at Papa.
Cross 13 at Romeo, hold short of Papa.
Farron.
Zero Lima Tango.
JetBlue 524, descend and maintain 13,000, altimeter 3024.
3024 and 12.
Okay, direct to Farron right now. Here we go. Down to 3,000
JetBlue
feet.
118, turn left heading 050.
Direct Farron now.
050 for JetBlue 118.
We got the
JetBlue
ILS set up.
118, I'm going to have an amendment to your route, advise ready to copy.
3,000. We got to start slowing the aircraft down.
Okay, we're ready to copy JetBlue 118.
JetBlue 118 is clear to Boston, direct Merritt, Mike, Echo, Romeo, India, Tango, Roebuck 3 arrival.
4,000.
Left to Merritt
Slowing down.
Roebuck 3 arrival for JetBlue 118.
3024. 3028. 3025 now. Direct to Farron. Here we go. Slowing it down. Speed's coming down. 230.
JetBlue 118, read back correct when able, direct to Merritt.
Brakes coming in.
Direct to Merritt, JetBlue 118.
1,000 to go.
Back to 800, 5 miles from Farron, cross Farron at 3,000, cleared ILS 16 approach.
3,000 cleared the ILS 16. Riptide 1500. Okay. We're set. ILS fail. I got 109.7, 163 on the course. We're looking good. There's 3,000. We'll start slowing down to 210.
13217. Take care, priority 1.
There we are. 220. VOR lock. Set. We're at alpha speed. Slats.
Approach Zero Lima Tango is looking to continue taxi to GA parking.
Zero Lima Tango, my fault, cross runway 4
Descent
Papa,
checks.
taxi to the rim.
4 Papa, taxi to the ramp.
Engine sinks
Zero
are off.
Lima Tango.
Pressurization set. Check. Hydraulics are on high. Altimeters and landing speed. Airspeed's done. I'm going to bring it on down to 190 now. 190 on the speed. There we are.
JetBlue 118, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7 for Boston, thank you.
P16020, contact there to first 126.12.
All right, looking good now, you guys. Love it. .72. We're doing 189. I like that. All right, we got localizer is armed. We got Farron at 3,000. We are at 3,000. Once we hit Farron, go down to 2. Set 2. 2,000. Set. Localizer. Altitude.
JetBlue 524, turning 180, descend and maintain 8,000. JetBlue 524, heading 180, descend and maintain 8,000.
Simmer, here we go.
8,000, JetBlue 524.
We're good. We're going to go ahead and flip it. And localizer captured.
New York approach, United 1202, information Romeo now, we are ready for push and start.
Down to 2,000.
1202, no need to call me for the push, just advise ready to taxi.
Or advise you ready to taxi.
180 on the speed now. We're established. New York Riptide 5800 established.
Riptide 5800, roger, with 110 at 11, runway 16, clear to land.
16, clear to land, Riptide 5800.
JetBlue 524, descend and maintain 2,000.
3000, speed JetBlue 524.
Okay, we got a red line. We got a white line on the glide slope.
2000, JetBlue 524.
York approach, good evening, 1695. We're descending through 10,200 for 7,000. We have Newark information, Quebec.
Simmer set to 3.
That is 1695, altimeter 3024.
Simmer 3024, United 1695.
That is 281, descend and maintain 6,000.
That's 6,000, United 281.
Flaps are set 11.
Good evening, New York approach, Japan Air 121 heavy, 20,000 speed package.
Japan Air 121 heavy, advise you have information X-ray, expect vector ILS 4 at approach.
Roger, expect ILS 04 right approach, Japan Air 121 heavy.
On the Bravo side. Can't arm anything yet. Anybody got a runway? I see it. Clear out there. We should be intercepting at 2,000 feet. We're armed. We got localizer tracked on. I've got a visual. It's beautiful. Beautiful out there. 180 on the speed. Looking good. I don't want to keep any more drag out. This airplane just does just fine. I'm expecting it to level off at 2,000 where we intercept the simmer.
Double 524, try heading
We'll throw the gear.
220.
We'll slow.
220, JetBlue 5.
Yeah, it is 1695, depart suite heading 140, back to the final.
Depart suite 140, at 1695.
Altitude
New York
hold.
approach is closing in 10 minutes. Japan Air 121 heavy, descend and maintain 16,000, altimeter 3024.
We got localizer track. Altitude hold. ILS is on.
Altimeter 3024, Japan Air 121 heavy.
It's just a visual, but
New York Warrior
I'm testing the
81441
ILS
Westchester Delta VFR request.
We're 81441, go ahead.
Skyline route, southbound, start at 2,500, please. We're at PA28.
November 18441, Roger Squawk 2704, advise ready to taxi.
2704, we're at Millionaire ready to taxi, Warrior 81441.
For 81441, Roger, runway 16 taxi via Kilo Lima, cross runway 11.
Not to
Kilo Lima, cross 11. We can take 11 as well if that helps you.
Yeah, that helps. Runway 11 taxi via Kilo, advise ready.
11 via Kilo, will advise ready, Warrior 8144.
All right, give me the gear. Let's go flap 15. I'm going to slow it down. I don't like how slow that is. 140 now. It happens really quick, the intercept. Just don't like how slow that is. Okay.
JetBlue 524, turning 280.
280, JetBlue 524.
Flap 28. Flap 40.
121 heavy, descend and maintain 13,000.
Slow to speed.
Descend and maintain 13,000, Japan 121.
Landing checks.
Warrior 441's ready for departure 11.
Okay, flaps 40. We're intercepted. Here we go.
Right turn on course approved. Traffic, Mad Dog.
Landing gear down.
4 mile final. Runway 11, clear for takeoff.
Right turn on course approved.
Bravo. ABS and spoilers are armed.
Towards the tap you want south of it?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Riptide 5800 traffic is a Piper Warrior departing the crossing runway prior to arrival.
Roger, we got him. You better boogie, bro. You better boogie. That's all I'm saying. Boogie out of there, man. He'll be alright. Alright, that's my plane, guys.
7524, turning 330.
Alright, go around thrust. I'm sorry. We'll We'll set that right.
Triple 524, 10 miles from Ebby, turn right heading 020. Maintain 2000 to establish clear ILS 4 at approach.
Approach runway. Forward, just for JetBlue, fighting.
Okay, Triple 524, I gave you the heading 2 times now, sir. Turn right now heading 040 to intercept.
040, thank you, JetBlue. 574.
United 1695, descend and maintain 6000.
He's gone, though.
United 1695.
That Piper's out of here. He's no factor anymore. Oh, that speed is a factor. If I don't push that speed up, we're going to be a...
Light slow.
Got it.
Light slow.
Got it.
Light slow.
I got it.
Light slow.
Correcting.
Light slow.
It doesn't like that.
Light slow.
November 1, number 441, radar contact to altitude.
Terrain. Light slow.
Approaching 1,800, we're at
441, clear enter the Bravo airspace by the Skyline Road southbound, maintain VFR 2000.
Maintain VFR 2000, including New York Oscar airspace, we're at 441.
Japan Air 121, heavy turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 8000.
Light slow.
180 and 8,000, Japan Air 121.
We're right on it. I got a visual, so it's fine. Flipping thing.
Yeah, the 281, descend and maintain 5000.
Light slow.
Maintain 5,000 at 281.
Light 200.
New approach, United 1202, spot 21, ready to taxi.
United 1202, New York, departure runway 4 left, taxi via Bravo, taxi via Bravo, Alpha, Alpha.
Taxi via Bravo, Alpha, Alpha, United 1202.
524, contact Kennedy Tower, 119.1.
119.1, JetBlue 594.
90 knots, 80 knots, 60 knots, my plane.
2,000 feet remaining.
Welcome to Westchester. Go all the way to the end here. I didn't put my belts on. I should have. Well, we're here. Jamming. Welcome to Westchester, you guys. Beautiful. Textbook, maybe? I don't know.
100 feet remaining.
Flaps to 0. New York, Riptide 5800, clear of 16.
Riptide 5800, cross runway 16, cross runway 11 at Alpha, taxi to Park via Alpha. Have a good night, sir.
All right, we'll cross we'll cross 29, and thanks for the services. We'll see you.
Bye-bye. United 281, traffic 1 o'clock, 2 miles southeastbound, Boeing 737, 6000.
Roger, United 281.
United 1695, traffic 9 o'clock, 2 miles southbound, Boeing 737, 5000.
Roger, we'll be looking. We're in and out INC, United 1695.
Roger, Japan Air 121, heavy turn heading 220, descend and maintain 2000.
220, maintain the
Wind Sox whipping. A little bit bumpy on final, huh? We're going to cross the runway. We'll turn off the lights. Feels good to be home.
Approaching runways.
Oh, we're clear to cross.
United 1695, descend and maintain 3000.
3,000 now, United 1695.
All right, we're done with that. Lights off.
United 281, turn left heading 160, descend and maintain 3000.
Shut them down.
Left 160 down 3,000 United 281.
Shut number 2. Number 2's off.
Warrior 441, LaGuardia altimeter 3024.
3024, Warrior 44.
No. Oh my gosh, it's in my face. All right, there we go. Okay, we're going to 58 like normal. Welcome to Westchester, folks. You know that Sean sent me, the developer is doing a reboot for 24. It's going to be really good.
Japan 121, heavy turn heading 300.
Heading 300, Japan 221.
Ready departure, hello, Tokyo 150 T, board ready taxi.
Lights off.
Yeah, that's 1695, descend and maintain 2000.
Pinero sent at 2000 minutes, 1695.
Accept jet 150, just check your squawk for me, please. It's squawk 2314. Warrior 441, we'll be closing up here using continue on advisory frequency.
Warrior 441.
Like a glove, that's for sure. And brake set. Let's just make sure we're good to go on top. We are. Engines off.
Yeah, 221, turn left heading 140.
Stand by. We are done.
Yeah, 69.
Seatbelts coming off. Gonna go ahead and unlock the door. Last but not least, come over here. We'll shut off our lights. 1, 2, 3. That is off. Coming over here. Forward main open. What the heck? Aft stairs coming down. GSX, please deboard. Thank you. Nice. All right, cockpit floods coming on. Well, you know what? We'll leave it off for now. The cool thing about this station is that we don't have to do anything. All right, you get off your chair. Doors open now. And in terms of, this is a maintenance base for us. So we're done until the next leg. So we're going to keep the aircraft just like this. We made it. Yeah, we did. We did make it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that flight. I sure had a good time with it. It's always a lot of fun coming into New York. I'm going to go ahead and get the ground services on. We do have ground services here. This is our, I wouldn't say our maintenance, but this is our maintenance base for the MD-80. So guess what? For the season, at least, for the hockey season. APU's coming off the bus. That's off. Pack's coming off. Just going to get it in a state for our maintenance staff to do everything. These are coming off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beamer light, seatbelt. They'll take all that, care of all that crap. We're done. I grab my crap and I'm out. And I say, see you folks. I got to go get paid. That's the thing I need to do right now. I need to do my paperwork, which I'm going to do right now. And write down my fuel numbers and all that good stuff. We got 5250. Going twice. And then our oil was what? 12 over 13. They're going to top that off before our next trip. And we got 15 over 16. They do that every night. They top off the oil on this airplane. Because if you didn't, we would run out of oil. It wouldn't be good. So we're done. They're done. I don't have to shut the aircraft down at all. That's the cool part. That's why I like this. We burned about 15.2 on the fuel. A lot of fuel burn, huh? Maybe next stream we'll say, I'll give you a guess on how much fuel we burned. Although I tell you that. All right, cha-ching. That was money in the bank. And we just got paid. We're done. We're getting out of here. I'm going to walk out of this airplane. Get my crap. Do a quick walk around, and we're done. All right, excuse me, guys. I want to make sure I didn't crack it up. Strake is good. And we're done. We got your bags off already. All that hockey equipment's out of here. See ya. I look how quiet it is. Man, there'd be like, there could be frost under this wing. These MD-80s were notorious for that. They have the cold soak fuel frost, it's called. It's really cold in there. It's like negative 13 degrees in the fuel tanks. It's just cold. Although it's humid here. It's just really, it's not hot. You know, if it's hot and humid, it really condenses. But you probably would get some of that. All right, these engines did great for us, didn't they? They held on tight and no problems. I like that. And maintenance is going to do the walk around. I just want to make sure the airplane's in good shape. We didn't crack it up or break it or tail strike it or anything like that. And of course, maintenance will do the walk around, so they'll do it as well. All right, that's it. We are done. I'm going back to the hotel. Kind of our permanent home here. Well, not really. Miami is, but for the hockey season, it is. All right, guys. Nice trip. Good ride. Thank you, Airplane, for getting us there safely again. Good old MD-83 does a good job, doesn't it? I'll get my crap, and I'm out of here. What the heck is this thing? This looks like some kind of a weird thing. Don't mean to shine the flashlight in your face, but I'm gonna. Okay, that's it. I'm done. All right, I'm gonna leave the flight deck. We're out of here. And that's it. You could do a walk through here. Maintenance staff. They're gonna get the cleaning crew in here. By the way, the airplane wouldn't look like this. It's a VIP setup, so you'd have tables and couches. No, really, just tables. All right, we're out here. I think we're out here again Wednesday or something. We're going to where are we going? I don't even know where we're going anymore. We're going to Columbus. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you appreciated it, and thanks for watching. It's always great to have you here. And until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. We'll see you guys on the next run. Peace.
Now this one dedicated to the hockey crew, them up in the air and on the runway. Charter life, checklist life, night and day. Coastal Airways in the area. Now! Captain Jason and First Officer Cliff. Same crew every trip. So come. On the tarmac, on the ramp, runway. Lights them gleam. Bags in all the whole players buckle deep. Captain Jason come with the flows and sweeps. The parking brake set before we start the creep. Cliff sit ready like him sharp and on. Grab the interphone and